Now should be good. Hopefully. Okay, it says we're live. I'm gonna trust it. There we go. Hopefully that fixed the issue. There's only really one way to find out, but first I wanna set the no, I don't want. There we go. Hopefully that works. I'm trying not to spam everybody's subscription feed with fucking videos of me going, okay, so they're both private. Cool, cool, cool. All right, cool. We're back. There we go. Is this the new stream? It is indeed. You are in it right now. That was a mega weird. Yeah, so I had my AQ. I had my renderer set as a CPU encoder because that's what I use to capture footage. And apparently I'm not getting any audio. Yeah, I use a CPU renderer to capture footage because I can push that harder than my GPU. I don't like NVENC very much. Now, not getting any sounds. Fix that. This. Good. And if we turn it, okay, I see. It's just like not quite. It's not loud enough to show up on my thing. Cool. Round two. Okay, yeah. So let's see how buggy this gets. We are already much better on the CPU end. I think we're doing better. Hopefully we are. Never played this before? No, I played it for the Resident Evil retrospective, but it's been years, or at least, at the very least, a year. Okay, so fun story. I never knew that there was a quick turn, or at least I never used it, so that's fun. You know what? Just for curiosity's sake, I wonder what kind of frame rate I'm doing. I'm throwing you guys in front of a lot of screens. It's like just keep the frame rate indicator on. I don't know. Do you guys do that? Do you have a thing where you're just kind of obsessed with what frame rate your shit's running at? Also, this is running at 60 frames per second. Disgusting. Absolutely not. We got to bump it up to 100. The hell do you think you're doing? Refresh rate variable. Get it? Why am I going 60 per second then? Change the frame rate to. You know what? Let's turn VSync off. See what that does. I don't think we're gonna get screen tearing right now. Whoa. Oh, but now it's dropping mad frames. Okay, so I guess it can't really do the conversion there. Okay, I guess we know why it was doing that now. Experiment. So this actually is a really good look at why it takes me so long to make a video. I tweak shit until... So are we getting better? It's still dropping frames like a motherfucker, it seems like. Maybe it's just my preview. You guys let me know if I eat specs for breakfast. That is a sick fucking line, by the way. God forbid things go off without a hitch. Yeah, it's never gonna. Especially not here. Hopefully this is showing up. Oh wait, are we actually now climbing our frame rate? Okay, interesting. Cool. Ready to go. Doing bags, doing upscaling in the frame meister. If there was a way I could upscale content that was already HD, fuck, am I still dropping frames in the stream? Yeah, 16% over the last 2 minutes. Why in the hell is that? You know you could kill the plagas and fuck. You know what? I changed it to a lower bit rate and everything, and it's still giving me some nastiness. You guys let me know if we start terribly skipping frames. If we are, then I'm gonna have to do this one more time, and that's gonna piss me off. Game is really well optimized on PC. It is if you don't enable any high quality shadows. I used to have the CPU I have right now, the Ryzen 7 1700. I had that running. You know what? Actually, let's lock the frame rate down. I had that running on an old machine I had. So it was the Ryzen 7 with a GTX 770, and it did not like that particular setup very much. A locked 60 feels better. Definitely feels better. I'm gonna say something controversial. I don't like the remake of RE1 because of its awkward cameras. Did you like the original then? That seems odd. I mean, that's kind of like a staple of the series in general. Like, are there any other Resident Evil games you got into? It seemed weird that RE1 remake specifically. Get you. I mean, again, I'm at work. Can't you do this later? Well, I mean, it's like midnight here where I am. Oh, running smooth for you. Okay, cool. So maybe it's just the preview I'm looking at. Okay. Get this Code Veronica remake. Gosh, you guys have no fucking idea. Okay, so now we have officially started the stream, everybody. Welcome to the fucking stream that I started an hour ago. Yeah, I've kind of been having some weird shit going. Like, I get like between school and first. I had a okay, so here's a little thing that people may not know about me. I have really shitty teeth. The water tower, I never noticed that in the distance. I have really, really bad teeth. Uh hey Hermit, what's up, man? Andrea, what's going on? Pleasure to see you. Yeah, so I got a tooth or two knocked out in Miami once, and I had to go to the dentist, and the dentist was like, okay, we're gonna have to do a root canal and put a cap on them. And I was like, all right, you know, I get that. But he said, also, on top of that, your teeth are in terrible fucking condition. You have to do something about this. I was like, oh no, that doesn't sound good. And it wasn't good because I ended up having to do a shit ton of work. Really, really sucked. My man Hermit with a $1.49 and a rainbow unicorn. As usual, right on time. Yeah, so my teeth ended up being fucked up. And I guess I just never knew it. And then after I went to the dentist, I started actually noticing problems with my teeth because apparently I was a fucking idiot before. So I've been having to get root canals and all kinds of fucked up shit for a while. And I had a root canal on my canine. Told the dentist, hey man, I'm not going to be able to, because it's like $600 get a permanent crown without any real dental insurance. I was like, man, you know, I'm not going to be able to pay for this right up front, right off the bat. So I need this temporary to last a while. So he's like, all right, we're going to cement it in really good so that you absolutely won't have to worry about it falling out of your head in the meantime. So he did that, and he did it so well that I kind of forgot about it. And I've been having a temporary canine in for the longest time. It hasn't given me any issues. It works perfectly. And it fell out like last week or something like that. You know, when I sleep, I crunch my teeth down hard, and I think I broke it in my sleep. So it fell out. That was a huge issue, and I had to get it fixed. But the doctor was like, "Nah." When it came out, it took some tooth with it. They had to put a post in my tooth, drill into it, and all this fuck shit. So I had to go to the dentist. I had to get a lot of stuff done. That sucked, and I couldn't do a voiceover without my canine in, because little did I know. By the way, thanks very much everybody who's super chatting. Dominic Aminsky with $2. Thank you very much. Love right back to you. Mr. Go on Fate Team, what's up, man? Resident Evil 9. Not enough cash, stranger. Not enough cash, stranger. Every time anybody says anything, types anything that the merchant would say, I hear it in his. Thank you guys, by the way. I don't know if I said thank you already. I appreciate it, guys. Oh, I forgot. Okay. So in the remakes, you can use space bars, okay. Hermit says, bro, dental shit's the worst, and the cherry on top is how it costs, like paying for voluntary torture. Exactly. That is the perfect way to put it, actually. Yeah, dental pain is no joke. I've had a lot of stuff break down on me in the past. I've hyperextended an ACL, which I didn't think was possible. I essentially popped my kneecap out sideways, which took the muscles that hold the kneecap in and stretched them out. I had that, broke a collarbone. I've broken one hand and broken one wrist. And I will tell you right now, tooth pain is preferable, or tooth pain is the worst out of all those pains. I would take a knee injury again over tooth pain. It's bad stuff. Is this on Madhouse? No. So okay, everybody told me like Madhouse is the way to play the game, but I'm thinking I haven't played it in like 2 years and I don't remember much of it at all, except for like the main story beats. So I'm gonna have to do it on normal. Or I upgraded to a 8700, oh, to a 9900K. You lucky bastard. That's a fucking killer upgrade. I ran RE7 with a 3.6 gigahertz Q6600. Oh yeah, those are the quad core ones, the Q6600, right? 8 gigs of RAM, 1200 megahertz DDR2. Wow. And it, oh, a 1050 Ti. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It had something to do with, I think I had 8 gigs of memory as well. I think it was probably slow memory, which was causing me the issues because it's this CPU that's in this PC right now. So I think what my issue was is I was filling up the VRAM on the GTX 770, and there was no like physical RAM for it to write to, or the physical RAM was, I guess, not fast enough or not didn't have enough capacity. I don't know. Oh yeah, God, I would have killed to have served in the army just to get that fucking insurance, man. You're lucky, Hermit. Hell yeah. If part of my city gets a mention, fuck yeah. What do you think of the Dead Space games? Ooh, Devil's Cry 1982. I love them. And once again, thank you, Mr. Gohan18. You're welcome. Your content is a breath of fresh air. Speaking of RE9, I'm making a book about it, and the merchant has a daughter named Leona, purple hair, red eyes. Yeah, you know, he's such an interesting character, and they never expanded on him. It's such an interesting idea. Like, Resident Evil, more than any other series, has just a stable of amazing characters that are just underutilized. You know what? I've always wanted to, and I just didn't do. Oh, okay, it won't let me pass. That's why. Uh, I've always wanted to follow Andre and see where the fuck he goes. Can't see it. Jared, did you peep all the Cyberpunk announcements? I have not. I have only heard that it is being delayed again, but apparently the people who played it have fucking loved it, so down with that. I heard there's going to be an anime adaptation or like a little anime side story, and Akira Yamaoka is doing the soundtrack, and ooh, I could not give a thumbs up harder to that situation. Oh, a burst ovarian cyst. Jesus Christ. With tooth? Oh. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I see what you're saying. The ovarian cyst. You know what? I'm willing to believe you. I am willing to believe that that is worse. Dead Space retrospective confirmed. Actually, Devil's Cry. That is 100% in the cards. I am 100% interested in Dead Space. I was thinking about it being the next like series that I cover because you know we're coming to the last two titles in Silent Hill, but she looks so much. Oh fuck, it's a guy. Okay, that looked like Alessa, kind of. Yeah, that was actually a head runner for the next in my retrospective series, but you know, I might be thinking about Vampire the Masquerade. Guess we'll see when I end up. Hey Avalanche, hope you're doing well, man. Played FF7 for the first time. Oh, love to hear it. Fuck yeah, man. That is killer. I heard the RE4 remake will expand on stuff like this. One example that was given was the possibility of Dr. Salvador having a backstory to his character. That would be interesting. I will say this though, and I know this is just fucking negative, Jared. Um, I I hope they tread lightly with writing backstories because a lot of time, like we found out um with FF7 remake, a lot of times things are kind of vague for a reason, and it can be to the detriment of the story to over-explain things that might have been left out in the original. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's 100% going to be the case, but we might want to be careful of that. I love how red his eyes are. That's the best part. So creepy seeing bloodshot eyes like that. Ryan Allen. Yeah, I got jumped by 4 drunk college football players for nothing. They kicked my knee and it bent. Oh, that's my fucking worst fear in a fight. It's having my knee go out. I've been so, knock on wood, I've been so lucky that hasn't happened in any fights, but it's going to one day and I'm gonna know your pain. Tearing everything, but it healed good. I took 4 of them. It took 4 of them to take me down. I weigh 106. Is not bad. At the very least, you got a little bit of bragging rights out of that for sure. Yeah, I've been really lucky with people that I'm fighting not knowing that I have a bad knee. Otherwise, I'd be fucked. It's like, I do that. First time coming in your stream. This is so cool. Fuck yeah, man. It's good to have you. I'm disappointed as hell in the RE3 remake, as the original is my favorite game of all time. Yeah, in that situation with people who it is their favorite game, you're set up for failure if you're Capcom. You know what I mean? I always loved the mesh effect they used for water. It's not actually like a 3D object. It's a mesh drawn over that sector, and it's really cool looking. If it reacted more to, I think it would be amazing. But it does such a good job of looking like a dirty sheet of water, like detritus that would gather on the surface. Really like that effect. I hope 8 is like 7. I hope so too. I really do, because 7 surprised the shit out of me. And I really want to like 8. Really, really want to like it. So I do hope it's good. I have negative thoughts to start with, but I'm going to try and not be super negative about it. Because Capcom has been surprising me lately with how well they're doing. I don't know if the first thing I would do would be go underwater after I see that. One thing this game I think does better than RE3, and I don't know if it has to do with anti-aliasing or sharpness in the actual picture, but you don't see jaggies as hard in RE7 as you do in RE2 and 3. Welcome to the best stream on the tube. The least successful so far, because I keep fucking it up, but I do appreciate the sentiment. Can you explain what you would like to see in an RE4 remake? Always love hearing what you can speculate. Personally, and I know this is not going to be a popular opinion, I would like to see them make it a more serious game instead of a more tongue-in-cheek, like, this is funny. I know, so video game reviewers, if you want to seem, or if you are legitimately more intellectually inclined, it behooves you to write a review, and I guess the idea is to never show anything emotionally affects you. So if you play a horror game, it's like, oh, so trite. A jump scare, please. I'm so much smarter than this. So it behooves your typical like game reviewer, especially popular ones, like let's say Yahtzee or Jim Sterling or people that write for IGN. It behooves them to have a sort of what's the word? They have to appear so above it all, like, oh, simple gamers with their horror games without tongue-in-cheek jokes making references to modern events. You know what I mean? Like, that's what people liked about RE4 right now. That's like literally what people like about RE4 right now. In the past, when that game was being reviewed, that was not a selling point from critics. That's a recent phenomenon that most people, I don't think, remember. Because who the fuck gives a shit how games were reviewed when RE4 came out, right? I would like to see an emphasis on a more serious story instead of Leon chases fucking Napoleon through Spain. Like, many jagged edges would ruin RE7 in VR. Yeah, Dominic, that's actually a good point, because I do think this game was kind of tuned towards VR. So you might have a point there. I don't even think it's an anti-aliasing method. I think it might be low resolution textures, perhaps, with really high resolution post-processing, like particle effects and shading and stuff. I think that might be the case because if you actually get down and look at some of these textures, they're relatively low res, but they reflect light in a very realistic way, and I think that may give the impression that they are higher resolution than they actually are. If you look in right here, for example, I mean that's very very low res. This is stuff people made fun of RE4 for. Jared, I hope you aren't just teasing with that vampire wretch. Oh no, sir, Mr. Hermit, I would never. That is not something I would joke about. Alien Isolation. I think it's the absolute closest we got to a first-person survival horror game in the vein of the classics. Actually, I've never played it. I really want to, though. So.
No, I wouldn't.
Sweaty and my shirt's sticking to my butt.
Did anyone see you? Did he see you?
Who else is here? What the hell's going on?
Daddy's coming. We need to go.
Daddy's coming.
We need to go now.
I really like her mocap because she moves like a real person, not like an actress trying to portray a scene. I like that. What are your thoughts on The Last of Us 2 Backlash? Just know that I'm not even a fan of the first game, so I have no connection with the series. First off, Mr. Gohan Fateen, thank you so much, man. Weird question, but what did you think about my Resident Evil 4 handgun only? Sorta had to use the knife and the PRL-42 near the end. Did you watch that? Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, remember you... Yeah, I was talking about it because you said something to me during that video. I forgot we messaged each other about it. I can tell you right now, I wouldn't be able to do handgun only for sure. You're better at the game than me, if that makes you feel any better. But that's not exactly a huge compliment because I'm terrible.
3 years.
The Last of Us 2 Backlash. So I'm only 5 hours into the game. I couldn't say for sure that it's not going to get terrible. But in all seriousness, I've been enjoying the fuck out of it. I truly have had fun with it. And I think the story... It didn't start as... The first game started with an absolute banger of a heartstring tugger. So I don't think it could compete with the first game's beginning. But it's good. It's emotionally impactful. There are characters that I enjoy. I will tell you right now, I really, and I don't know what it is, but I just do not like the character Dina. She seems like a TV show character. You know, like the best friend in a TV show? That's her. I don't know. I don't like it at all. So I've heard a lot of people very, very upset at the social justice bend that the story takes.
That wasn't me.
But you did.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing anybody trying to push an agenda with this. I see that, you know, you're including trans characters and gay characters and they're playing a main part in the story, but I don't see that they've overdone anything or tried too hard to emphasize the fact that anyone's trans or gay. I just think it's a part of their character. So far it's coming across naturally. Of course, like I said, like later on into the game things get fucking terrible for all I know. So I'm not super sure. Alien Isolation is on sale this instant. Oh, how much is it? That might be worth fucking checking out as soon as I get out of here. If anybody follows me on Twitter who's watching right now, could you DM me and remind me to do that? Because when I get off of here and I check my DMs, I'll actually remember. Otherwise, I will not.
It's there.
You must have read my mind because I didn't care for Dina either. Yeah, there's something about the way she's written that she feels like a sitcom character, right? Like, not that she's funny, just that she's a very stereotypical friend. And you know, this might just be me, so you guys feel free to tell me if this isn't the case. For me specifically, I found it a little...
It's gone.
I don't want to say unrealistic.
We're gonna be a family now that you're here.
Ooh, $10? Yeah, that's worth picking up for sure. I found it...
Another door here. I'm sure of it.
I guess I just... It was a little odd that Dina would... I guess the indication I got is that Dina was straight. She was dating a guy and then was immediately infatuated with a woman, and now she's a lesbian, and now she's following her to the ends of the earth to her possible death. Like some girl that she has so far kissed once, had sex with once. She's like, I don't know. It just seems a little like weird to me. Like maybe Dina should have been a lesbian the entire time, and it wouldn't seem like she was just going from guy to girl to guy to girl, whoever would bang her, I guess. That might not hang up on that might be not be a hang up for everybody else, but for some reason I was just like, it just seems weird. It's like I'm a lesbian now. Also, I'm in love with you. Also, I'll follow you anywhere and I'll die for you. It's like, come on. We need that process to take place over a period of time, and even in game, not just like, you know, for me in the real world, it was a process of about 30 minutes for that relationship to get formed. But even in game, it was a relationship that formed over the course of 3 or 4 days. So, I haven't read or heard shit about Last of Us 2, so I'm out the loop. Yeah, honestly, you're better off. Kind of come into a blind and see what you think. So far, like I said, I've enjoyed it. But you never know. Things might get terrible towards the end. That is certainly a possibility. But as it is right now, I think people might have overreacted, honestly. I know that's not something the internet ever does, but... God, I wish... Okay, so I really like the look of these windows. Just wish you could sort of see a silhouette of the outside, you know what I mean? Blue Carrot, what's up, man? March Alien Isolation was $2. Fuck, I missed it. Such good sound design in this game, by the way. Really good stereo separation. Solid sound space, like stuff. Ooh, we got a super chat. $2 from Zigzex. That's a hard one. Dina got a big nose, but she kind of got a fatty. You know what? Honestly, when she was climbing up the ladder in one part, and she got a little bit of a dumper on it. You're not wrong. Hey, Dominic, you are a member of the channel now. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate the hell out of that. I keep forgetting that I made icons or little like emotes for that. I think the RE2i is actually really fucking cool. Stalker's a great fucking game, and I wish more people knew about it. You take those words literally from me, because those are words that I've said a million times. You're absolutely correct. On the old telephone here. Just to go on Fate Team with another $2. I like Tommy in this game for some reason. Tommy. Is Tommy the younger... Are we talking about Tommy from The Last of Us, or Tommy... Is there a Tommy in RE7? I don't remember, to be totally honest with you. Diana... oh, sorry, Dina. I always want to say things stupid Spanish way. I have a friend whose sister is named Diana, and I always call her Diana, and he gets mad at me. But no, we're not going back down here. Oh yeah, we do go back. That's right. That's right. We get stuck, and then we go back, and then we. God, I love. God, it's so creepy. It's so effective. I don't think they should have had her voice actress just do that voice. I think they should have applied some distortion for that, personally. Oh, Brody. Oh, I hate it so much. Yeah, Mia, chill the fuck out, please. Can you imagine just getting stabbed a little bit that many times? Like... Oh, it's so gross. I feel like... I could... Oops.
I can hear her. I can feel her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out! Leave me alone! I've been bad. I deserve this.
Jesus, the whole I deserve this thing is fucking crazy.
What the fuck are you, Mia?
You know what? I turned off all of the HUDs and hints, and I forgot how to use all that. Is there a hotkey for it? All right, so let's catch up with you guys. I'm really bad with keeping up with chat when I'm on YouTube. see here. Have I played any DLC for RE7 yet? Is it any good? The only one that I've played so far is the Not a Hero DLC, which was free and kind of comes with it. And I liked it a lot, actually. That's a good move, too. See, usually when you have that, though, you don't want forward motion. You want to pull the wrist a little bit so you can control the body a little. You guys already. I kind of forget how to... Okay, space is block. Fuck, now I'm stabbed. Hope you're happy, guys. Yeah, what you got, fool? Check yourself. What's up now? I blocked it. You look like a fucking idiot now. Maybe not, because you ended up fucking me up a little bit. Key is form a circle. It's a protective barrier. Yeah, see? Idiot. Zigzags, thanks, man. Tommy's a real one, just like Joel. Yeah, I really like Tommy's character a lot. He's like, you know, I have a fucking brother. Like, I don't know, the brotherly love thing, it hits the right chord with me. You know what I mean? Sometimes you see a character and they just resonate with you. That's how it is with Tommy and Joel. Like, even after the apocalypse, Tommy sees Joel and immediately like, what can I do to help you? You know what I mean? I like that a lot.
You really shouldn't have come here.
Who's this?
Chris went back to basics, big deadlifts, and fat amounts of horse hormones. The only way to do it when you're fighting fucking bioweapons, man. As someone who's been stabbed twice, I can't recommend it, especially the hands. You've been stabbed once, you got one on me. I did have a nail taken off with a flat nose screw, though, so I might have you there. How he know that axe be there? That's a good question. Sometimes when you're good enough, you just have good environmental awareness. So I would assume if I was Chris Redfield and I wanted the best leg up on a possible BOW, honestly, steroids would be a gigantic option. I don't think anybody's going to blame Chris for taking the shortcut to defeating Umbrella, right? Game needs more varieties with its enemies. Okay, so I kind of, by the way, God of AIDS, incredible username. I kind of agree and I kind of disagree. I would like to see more enemies in this game, but I appreciate what they were going for by having a thematic thing for enemies. Like, they are the molded and they all look similar because they're all molded. I don't know, it feels good to have a cohesive creature design where things aren't so radically different from everything else that it seems like a different game world, I guess. I don't know. I do see where you're coming from, though. It's not like you're wrong, but I think maybe there might have been a reasoning behind only having those few enemies. Plus, to be fair, like the molded are creepy. Maybe it's just me, because you know how horror kind of affects everybody differently. The molded just hit me the right way because they were creepy. Get where the... Here it is. Hey, Mr. Go on Fate Team for 10 bucks. Thank you, man. Not gonna lie, The Last of Us and Part 2 both have amazing emotional moments, but nothing compares to the original Leon Beast Dream Ada as the electricity cracks behind him. Top tier performance. Yeah, plus the song that played. Don't get any... Sure. Last of Us 2 is amazing. I don't understand the hate. Yeah, I really don't either. But like I said, I'm gonna give it a chance to get bad because I am just kind of in the beginnings of it.
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay, it's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Grab, slam. I've done that.
It fucking hurts!
You know how much physical strength you gotta have Just like stab a fucking flathead screwdriver into 2x4s and it stick. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something. Oh, jeez. God, they really start this just with you getting the shit kicked out of you. It's interesting because that's actually her speaking. She's using that molded, you know what I mean? It's an interesting concept. A little bit of hers breaking through. Sharks from Remake, yeah. There's something about creepy fucking things moving around in the water that just... I mean, sharks in general, those are fucking scary creatures. And then, like, they're in the water, which you have next to no mobility in. Like, it's a lose-lose situation. Fucking... It makes so much sense. With the rounded barrel shroud like that, like the rounded slide, kind of, it's got a little bit of a 1911 look, doesn't it? He should be out cold right now. Yeah, I mean, I assume you would just immediately pass out from shock, if not blood loss from that. So yeah, you're absolutely right. How you tripping sharks? Nah, sharks are fucking scary, bro. 6x, $5. Thank you, man. Do you think Chris executed Mia because he's infected, or because he wants Ethan to continue the Redfield blood? Somebody has to, man. You know Leon's not going to do it. I don't really like the story and the gameplay was more the same. That's why I don't really care for part 2. Also, in my opinion, it sometimes looks worse than the original. Slappy, you are absolutely right on that. Some of the lighting in that game is flat as fuck. You are absolutely... I'm so happy someone else mentioned that, because nobody's been talking about it. Totally agree. Can't go in here. Oh, Jared, don't press the fuck. You know, for someone reloading a weapon with one hand, he's pretty quick with it. Are the chimeras? Okay. Yes. They're 100% on the money. Something about them having fur and weird looking eyes just bugged me. Bro, Jared, have you played The Haunting Ground or Eternal Darkness? If so, would you do a video on them? I have played The Haunting Ground. Or no, I'm sorry. I have played Eternal Darkness, have not played Haunting Ground. And I will 100% do a video on it at some point, for sure. Without a doubt. Go ahead. Ass. You know what's weird is I remember having issues with her before. Should I not be... Okay, run, Jared. Don't let her do that, though. Break out of the wall. I remember her breaking through. Door? That's what it is. Is it a timed thing, or do I have to do a certain amount of damage? Oh, fuck me. I got hit. That was my bad. I shouldn't have done. Fuck, Jared. This is how you do it. He can make it. He can survive. Hey, Hermit with $2. Thank you, man. It's a Browning HP. That's why it looks like a 1911. Ah. Nice. Pretty cool. Mr. Gohan Fateen says, I think they should have a Resident Evil game with only side characters. It's a very good idea. Like I said, there's just so much fucking untapped potential there. What difficulty is this on? Normal. Which, look good. Remember when everyone said single player games are dying? Oh, do I?
Okay, fine.
Then games like fucking Dead Space came around, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I guess not everything has to." That's how crazy is it to think back on something so that wasn't even for 6 years ago, when multiplayer games were everything. Like, how crazy is that? Insane. Focus, yes. Not one of my strong suits. Also, I need to stop talking in chat while I'm doing stuff. I heard speedrunners dislike a lot of this game. Oh, that's an interesting. I never thought about even speedrunning this. Huh. Jared, have you played Streets of Rage 4 yet? Yeah, I have, and I really, really liked it. Like, I did not expect to like it as much as I did. Okay, I guess I should stop waiting for the stagger and maybe spin rounds. Rewind while she's staggered. Okay, please don't do that. Also, maybe I don't have to look down sights to shoot every. Right. Is this like Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes where you have to wait until the reticle is centered, like it goes from there to there, get a critical? Not the most realistic wood breaking animation. Double tap, baby. Think you get gruesome? Yeah, certain, man. I love the rain, right? Like, you already feel alone and trapped, and they have rain too, which is... I feel like you have too much hate on your voice. I'm missing some... Missing some of the things you're saying. Oh, I see. So, like, too much. Is the volume of the game drowning me out? I can definitely change that. Gate. I see gates on my voice. Okay, that actually might be true. You know what? Let's play around with the gate, because I did put a noise gate on there. You were absolutely right. Okay, so let me fix that. Mr. Go on Fade Team with $5. Like my version of Code Veronica. Wait, oh, I'm sorry. Code Madman with Billy, Carlos, and Hunk, or the other one with Kevin, Ark, and Rebecca. Oh, Kevin and Ark is such a good pairing. And also Leon, but that's because he's the best. Yeah, Leon is fucking awesome. And like I've talked with you about before, I really prefer original RE2 Leon, you know? I love his altruistic, I gotta save everybody demeanor. So let's mess with the, because Graham Pierce, absolutely correct. Also, it doesn't help that I'm not exactly speaking too loud.
Where am I? What the hell?
So this is like a pretty key scene in the game, but I kind of want to alt tab out to mess around with settings. If there was one thing that was a perfect, like, here we go. Go into property here. And go to my filters. Boys gotta eat. So let's take our noise, because the noise gate was there. So let's take the close threshold down a little bit. I'm 20. Turn the attack time down. Tell me if this is better or... I think it's worse. That's worse. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just turn it off for this stream until I get a chance to fuck with it. There we go. That should be better, hopefully. Now I just worry about you guys hearing other shit, like a fan in the background or something. Oh, the noise is what gets me. These closed back headphones are the best investment I've made in a long time. Yo, a good pair of headphones. These Corsair, I think it's HD60, HS60, something like that. These are killer. They're open back, which is interesting. I've never had open back headphones before, but I really like how broad of a sound stage they have. RE4 Leon is Dante plus Sonic. Yeah. Degeneration Leon is the worst Leon, no debate. Oh, I want to disagree, but you're kind of right. I mean, like, I guess it works as a movie, because then it's like, okay, so this doesn't exactly, it's not canonical, I guess. It doesn't exactly apply to the game story universe, but he's not the best character in that. Okay, so God, you're creepy. So I had a glitch once that had that chair spawn inside of Ethan. It kept making noise, and I couldn't run away from the guy because it was always fucking going grr, 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 grr. It's fucking sick. Jared, do you think that we'll either get a Wesker or Leon cameo or mention in RE8? And who do you want referenced? So what I would love to see, and I've talked about this before, is I actually would like to see Umbrella make a comeback. Hopefully that's the case. In an RE8, we get to see Umbrella kind of make a comeback, because I really like them as a antagonist. They did such a good job, because evil biotech corporation experiments on people. That is not exactly so far-fetched that no one could believe it, right? They just felt like such a believable antagonistic presence, I guess. Okay, we're gonna crouch. Not a single mention of RE6 Lemon? Lemon. Is that a character in RE6? What's that dude's name? Pierce. I thought Pierce was a good character in RE6. Jakey Edwards says, "What's up?" And I say, "What's up?" directly back. Thank you for catching that, by the way. I forgot who said it about my mic. Something music. I can't see anymore. You no longer exist to me. Thank you for mentioning the noise gate. I totally forgot I put that on there, and I haven't really experimented with it much. Oh, okay. Okay, does he know where I am, or is he just, like, upset? That's the question. We get MILF vampire zombies and zombie werewolves. See, that's the thing that I really don't like about the game. I really, really like the idea of a bioweapon that doesn't so much look designed as it looks kind of fat grown. You know, that's why I like the zombies. The zombies seems like, how would you say it? Like a phenomenon that could happen, what's the word? Spontaneously. Like, okay, we're working on something, accidentally we created zombies, right? I like that. I keep hitting X. I've been playing Stalker lately, and X is to run in that game, and X is also to quick turn in this game, so that's going to happen a lot, because X is ingrained into muscle memory for me, because I've played way too much Stalker over the years. Honestly, I forgot what I was talking about. SPR says, "Hey Jared, have you played?" Yeah. I 100% have. I really, really like Streets of Rage 4. But to be fair, I really only played it a few times with Rewind Mike. We really had a good time with it, but I haven't went back and replayed it anymore. We did beat it the first time I played it, though. I really liked it. Do you not know where I am? Are you a dummy? I guess maybe you are. There we go. This is probably the easiest time I had getting past this part. I don't know why. I used to get my ass kicked playing this. 6X says, "Steve was an unwashed Canuck. He was a Leaf. You were not wrong." I think they might be mutated people, not your typical full moon silver-type werewolves. And that's what I assume. I assume you're correct. It's just still, the look of it just doesn't bode well. You know what I mean? It's not the right look for this. I hope you're right, though. I was trying to jump with space because I'm a fucking idiot, apparently. I think there's a flashlight button. I don't remember what it is. Oh, that blocks too. Okay, so that's good to know. I got a mouse control for block. I've beaten every main series RE game except for Zero and Code Veronica. Which one should I play of those two? I would say both of them are really solid time. I will admit most people really don't like Code Veronica, and I don't particularly understand why that's the case. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, I forgot because I beat the game. I have a weapon now. That's sick. Is this like a Magnum or is it a 9mm? Let's find out. Can we examine you? Oh, God, it's so fucking sick. I love it. Give me the info. That's what I need. Functioning replica, the anti-bioweapon handgun. Even though it's a replica, it still packs a punch. There's no way it's a 9mm then. Okay, so we probably don't want to use that right now. Get you back. An email from Mia, huh? YouTube is saying YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth. Shut up, YouTube. I don't want to hear from you right now. Instead of several bullets, it's chemical bullets that harm the zombie world. Yeah, see, you know, like, it just seems, I don't know, I don't like it. Something about it just doesn't, it's not hitting me the right place, you know? So, yeah, okay, so that's what I was talking about. You guys do this to me a lot. So, Code Veronica, I really actually enjoy. It's a really cool take on the traditional Resident Evil formula. Resident Evil 0, though, is probably the hardest of the mainline RE games from like a survival horror difficulty standpoint, because inventory management is much rougher. I don't like, my mouse is either too sensitive or not sensitive enough in this game. I would say if you're looking for a challenge, like an honest to goodness challenge, then RE0 is the way to go. If you're looking for classic RE, you'd probably be better off with Code Veronica. Damn, she got some attitude. Yeah, Veronica is absolutely underrated, Dee Dee. You're 100% correct. It's weird how she doesn't have much of a southern bayou twang to her voice, huh? It's a little... Brian Allen, God, the fucking classic. When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. I really like when, what's his face did that line, the guy from Dawn of the Dead. In the Dawn of the Dead remake, he played the TV Angelical Preacher. What does he say? We have man-on-man relations. He says it in such a disgusted voice. I don't know where the fuck I get the knife from, to be totally honest with you. I know I don't have a key to you yet. Even though, God, that's a really cool door. Like, who legitimately has that door in their home? Hopefully me one day. Dude, I'm surprised I beat RE0. Fuck those stupid-ass stun-locking piece of shit monkeys. Ooh, boy, you are not fucking kidding. They are a goddamn nuisance. Hey, Jared, have you played the DLC in 7 where you play as One Punch Man? No, I actually have not. The only DLC I played is Not a Hero, and I really, really liked it. I might need to buy some DLC for this game, because I can't just keep replaying it. DMC Master with $5. Thank you, man. What are hopes and fears regarding an RE4 remake? Oh, look at that flashlight. Oh, that's cool. Can I just stand in front of him, look like an asshole? It's like, imagine how creeped out you would be. You're a police officer and you just came across this dude looking straight at you. Hopes and fears. What I would hope is it would take a more serious turn, and what I would hope is it uses a very similar risk versus reward system that they used in RE2 and 3 Remake, where the combat felt fluid enough to where you could move the way you wanted to, but not so fluid that you could get out of any situation very quickly. So hopefully they adopt that control scheme. I'm looking for another over-the-shoulder game, even though that didn't used to be my favorite. What else? What would I hope? A more serious storyline. That would be very nice. But what I fear is that they would remake RE4 as it is and just bring everything over, which would really piss me off, because why the fuck couldn't you do that for 2 and 3? I would get a little pissed about that. Oh, there's some ammo in the living room area? Fuck, thanks. Good looking out. In here? Oh, probably in a drawer, isn't it? Jared, you don't know shit, do you? I think that guy wants me to open up. You were absolutely right. Thanks, man. I beat Zero out with a S better, but was better than Veronica. Are you saying that Zero's better than Code Veronica? Oh, I would kind of agree, but kind of not. God, that's a tough one, huh? There we go. That's actually a fun DLC. Yeah, I'd like to. Fuck, man, you guys are making me want DLC. You know, I've never actually paid for DLC before, except for one instance. Oh, you know what? Actually, while we're at it now, we can probably turn off the frame rate indicator, right? That's not exactly necessary. Ooh, Sigzex again. Black TV preachers are a different breed. No racist. They are. It's a different energy they bring. That is for goddamn sure. So you want the goofy stuff from RE4 out? To a degree. So I like the goofy stuff in RE4 when it's unintentional humor, like the Jill sandwich thing. What they thought they were doing, they thought they were bringing a little bit of levity to the situation. What they ended up doing is making a serious situation seem hilarious, right? Which is a lot of the reason why people enjoy Resident Evil is the campiness of it, right? So RE4, when they were translating it, they said, oh, well, let's make the campiness the main focus. And the campiness became included in the story. It wasn't just during dialogue, right? That's what I don't like about it. It's not so much that I don't like comedy and I don't like games that are lighthearted. It's just when you have a game where, you know, you're fighting for your life, maybe the quips should be kept to a minimum at the very least. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm crazy, but I'd rather play RE3 Remake over RE3 Nemesis. Monkman, I'm right there with you. I totally agree. I think there are too many flaws with RE3 Nemesis. Even though I really do enjoy it, I think RE3 Remake was a much better direction for the gameplay. Hey, Game Dev Made Easy, isn't it? Thanks, man, for the $2. Are you going to play Last of Us 2? Yeah, I'm like 5 hours into it. I really like it so far. Mr. Go on Fate Team with $5 says, I hope RE2 Remake and RE4 Remake Leon... Oh, is RE4 Remake Leon. I got you. He did a good job. Yeah, he did a really good job as a down-to-earth Leon. It felt right. You're totally right. In my opinion. And so did Stephanie as Claire. I've talked to them both. Amazing people. Yeah, Stephanie was showing up on my Twitter for a while. The internet seems to be obsessed with her, and good for her, man. She's a fucking pretty-ass girl. So here's the interesting thing is I thought at first Claire she kind of showed too much teeth while she talked, and then after seeing her face model like talk and do an interview, I kind of like it now. It's cute. It's endearing. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. See, your right hand comes off. Like, it's okay. If it was just that show. By the way, this is probably one of the most graphically impressive scenes in the game for me, and it just has to do with the wet textures on the ground and the police light not only permeating the environment and shining into your eyes, but you could also see it reflecting off of stuff like fog and moisture in the air, and it just fills the visual landscape. I love that. Shut up, you slut. You love the hand cannon. I mean, I do. No, there's definitely. I enjoy the fuck out of RE4, but I think RE4 is probably one of the more flawed Resident Evil games in the mainline series, in my opinion. Is it fair to call The Last of Us a survival horror game? No. I would call The Last of Us a story-based survival stealth game, probably. There's a really big... You kind of have to... Survival horror is called survival horror for a reason, right? Like, people use the term survival horror often, and I don't think they really understand what the genre, what it means to be a survival horror game. There's an actual requirement, you know? I think a lot of people tend to feel like... Fuck you then. Can we do this, please? Okay. I think a lot of people tend to feel like if it's a horror game that's very effective, then it's survival horror. Oh, you fucking asshole. Yeah, you're not getting me here, though, are you? Yeah, idiot. Oh, you didn't fucking expect me to be a hard ass, did you? I didn't mean to do that, but I did it. I didn't know I had any of that shit. Just imagine you're driving a car and some dude's slashing the fuck out of your head like this. Oh fuck. Yeah, there are tenets you have to follow with survival horror, and I am of the belief, which I know isn't a popular belief, that since Resident Evil coined the term survival horror, started the genre, that game should be the blueprints of what it is. Oh, is this a one-hit kill? Fuck. No, it's not. Is it? Okay. I don't think I should have taken damage from that then. Yeah, I don't think that I would call The Last of Us a survival horror game at all. Mostly because a lot of survival horror is kind of based upon re-exploring an area with a key item to get to a newer area to look for another key item that will allow you... Okay, so apparently every fucking key is to heal, including control, which most people would fucking assume is the goddamn key to crouch. You fucking asshole. Can we please... You know what, actually? Now that I'm complaining, I have to pee. Do you guys mind hanging out for one quick second so that I can take a piss? Then heal, we will turn into C. Yeah, turn heal into C then. Now we're good. Okay, how about this? So I will be directly right back. Let me do my BRB screen. Hopefully this works. Does it come across? Ah, it's not centered, you dickhole. Normally people wouldn't do this. No one cares if this sucks. But I will be goddamned if I'm gonna let something. Do you guys like how I talk to myself? Here we go. Just rattle you guys right there in the middle. Okay, we're back. So I realized halfway through talking all that shit on the away screen that there's a song playing. uh, Anyone else think Alter Carbon 2 season 2 is crap? Yes, which sucks because that actor is so fucking cool. I wanted him to play a good fucking Kovac. Yeah, I 100% agree, and I fucking wish I didn't. I have a bit of an issue with dyslexia. I can't read very well, which a lot of people find to be pretty surprising because I review video games, and you would assume I'd have to read some of them at some point. But I don't read a lot, and I've never been much of a reader. But why was there a gun there, and why couldn't I see it before? But I actually started looking for cyberpunk books to read when I worked in a kitchen. I used to be a prep cook. God, that's so fucking cool. So I used to be a prep cook, and I worked in a kitchen, and instead of listening to music, I would just put some headphones in my ears and listen to a audiobook. I listened to all of Lovecraft stuff on audiobook. There we go. Yeah, all of Lovecraft stuff. The Necronomicon. I thought that was fucking killer. Can I take you now? There we go. What else did I listen to? Mona Lisa Overdrive and all of Philip K. Dick's stuff that kind of started the cyberpunk genre, and Snow Crash and Altered Carbon. So when they started making a show based on Altered Carbon, I was like, this is the first time I've ever been in a position to complain that the show is not as good as the book. So I was pretty excited about that. There's somewhere else I can go probably, right? And yeah, but I like the second book so much more than the second season. I thought the first season was a really good version of what Altered Carbon is, right? But the second season was just too much of the show, not enough of the book. You know what I mean? The main character who played Kovac is a really good actor. I think he was more emotional than Kovac typically is. Because Kovac you could get him emotional, that wasn't hard to do, but I think the love story between him and was it Quellcrest Falcon or whatever her name was, as it was just not very well done. I didn't like that. I think in the book she existed as kind of like an old wives' tale, but nobody really actually thought that she was a real person. Nobody in the know, I guess. I'd done prep before. I kind of liked it. Yeah, you know what? It was a decent job to have. Like I said, you put your headphones in, you listen to a book. I read somewhere in the neighborhood of 67 or 68 books in that period of time. So it was really cool for me to be able to do that. This is such a cool reveal. Just like the music kicks in, which kind of feels like RE2's main lobby theme. And then you get to see this, and you're just like, holy shit, this is familiar. The stream is sponsored by Audible. Yeah, you know what? What I would do is use a bunch of emails to start a bunch of free trials so I could keep downloading books from them. But most of the time, I was a bad boy. I torrented my books.
Did my daddy give you a hard time?
That's your father?
He used to be.
I'm sorry. He's dead now.
Oh, Game Dev made easy. Game Dev made easy. Game Dev made easy. You found a basis. That means the track is actually not basic. Fuck yeah, man.
But found a way out of the house.
I second the motion for a Last of Us breakdown. See, okay. When I finish The Last of Us 2, I think I may make a video on it. But so my idea of making a video on The Last of Us 2 is kind of predicated on me thinking it's not as bad as everybody is saying it is. If that ends up to still be the case when I finish the game, I would like to make a video on that. Just like, okay, The Last of Us 2 was not as bad as everybody's saying it is. Maybe I can kind of sort of understand where they're coming from with certain complaints, but maybe they might be unwarranted. That's the possible video I have in my head, and maybe the comparisons between The Last of Us and the second game, and why I think the first game is better. But more than anything, I was interested in comparing them graphically, because somebody already said it in the chat, and I totally agree. There are elements of The Last of Us 2 that look far worse than The Last of Us 1. Even The Last of Us 1 remaster has better lighting than Last of Us 2, which is fucking odd as shit. Yeah, you could kind of see the low-res mesh strapped across. That's interesting. Hermit. And Kovac was not trained by her. He was trained by... Yeah, he would. Kovac, that's the thing, is he wasn't like a rogue military member who became dangerous. Like, he was just a fucking... Wait, was he? Yeah, he was just like a piece of shit. He was a fucking... Wait, where did he get his training from? Fuck. No, he did. He worked for... But he was a criminal afterwards. That's what it was. He didn't turn into like a rebel who was against the authority. He just was a criminal, if I remember correctly. Sigsex for $2. Thanks, man. I gotta ask, how was Abby's boomstick? Abby. Is this a reference to something I should definitely know? Because I'm going to feel like an idiot if it is. Abby's boomstick. Abby. Who the fuck? Abby. I don't know who Abby is. I'll be honest with you. Clay McGinnis says, McGinnis, sorry. Hey, Jared, long time no see, bud. Hope you're excited for RE8. What'd you think of the trailer? So I think the trailer was relatively well made, but like I was talking about before, I don't know if I'm super into the idea of RE8. Based on what I've seen, I don't know. Something's not hit me the right way, but I'm going to let it play out. Let's see what happens. I might end up loving it. I'm going to try to be not so negative about this one, because I was actually kind of negative about RE2 remake and RE3 remake. So this is going to be me being more positive. Hopefully. If it ends up sucking, I'm just going to bitch about it all day. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. So I have all the HUD and screen elements turned off, which you can actually do in this fucking game, versus RE Remake 2, where if you turn the HUD elements off, you can't see your fucking reticle on screen. You goddamn assholes, Capcom. Yeah, but in the novels, the envoys worked differently. You know, I mean, it was a similar idea, but the envoys were a government force. They weren't a rebel force against the government. The envoys, like, the whole idea was you were able to sleeve in to any sleeve anywhere in the universe and be up and running in a few minutes, so they could do, like, assassination schemes and, like, you know, government takeover, stuff like that. Oh, Abby, The Last of Us. Oh, I see, the boomstick. Okay, I get... Okay, I'm on board now. I know what you're talking about. And yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything either. God, that was a terrible scene. I will say this, though. Oh, fuck. Can I talk about it without spoiling? Okay, so everybody in the chat, if you haven't played The Last of Us 2 and you don't want it spoiled for you, I totally understand. Can you, like, mute it for a quick second or something? Because I do want to talk about this. I do have some thoughts on the matter. What they did, I kind of understand, because you want what's her face? Fuck, how would I forget a goddamn name? You know what I'm doing? I'm hitting C like a goddamn idiot. I forgot I turned it to control. So I understand. Okay, Ellie needs to be a main character in this game. It's a representative passing of the torch, right? Totally get that. Makes perfect sense. But I think that there would have been a way to handle that was a little more momentous, a little more effective emotionally, instead of how they handled it with, like, there were no words exchanged. There's no real closure you can get. Like, oh God, I don't know. I thought that scene could have been handled better, perfectly. Or personally, I guess. Fuck. Okay. The Last of Us, another PS exclusive I'll never play. God, it sucks they won't make PC versions, because, oh, it'd be so good. Oh, Jack Dittrich? Yeah, when I was doing prep, The Stand is one of the books that I read. I really liked it a lot. Because I read The Stand and I read Cell. And both of those are just so fucking good. Does that mean that she's... Naughty Dog wanted you mad, you wanted revenge? Yeah, but it seems so obviously manipulative at that sense. You know, like, I that is what they want, obviously, and it did accomplish the goal, but they could have accomplished it more efficiently, I guess. More emotionally effectively, I guess is the term I'm looking for. Could you imagine if they announced The Last of Us coming to Steam next month? Oh, God. I would buy it immediately. No joke. Because I think that is a game that could really benefit from some optimization. Okay, so take the HD remaster they made for the PS4. That would be very easy to translate into a PC title, I think. I'll be honest, Neil is the worst of his kind. Thanks for the $2, by the way. Yeah, Neil Druckmann. Ah, God, what a fucking piece of shit he is. I will say this. I understand why people are upset. I understand why people are easy to... what would you say? Easy to kind of jump at the idea that Neil Druckmann could be... Instead of writing a really interesting story, an emotionally effective story, based on his personality and the things that he said publicly, it appears as if Neil Druckmann is just inserting his own personal ideology into the game, and instead of weaving it into a narrative in a very effective way, the way that he speaks, the goal of the narrative is to convince you of his ideology. I can understand why people get the idea, oh, okay, then this is obvious bullshit, then this is going to be a piece of shit. I understand coming to that conclusion based on that information, but I have not seen that to be the case in the story, in my opinion. Once I do finish it, though, I'll know a little more. Who wants to bet she takes a right immediately? And I would have been safer on the left. Let's find out. Neil seems like such a pretentious guy. No, here's what Neil Druckmann is doing. He is making up for something. Neil Druckmann has done something in his life that he feels terrible about. I'll tell you that right fucking now. And most people who are riding the social justice angle really hard on the internet are people who feel bad about something. Either it's an issue with feeling guilty about having some type of privilege. Let's be fair. If you are a fucking rich white kid, it's easy to feel bad about the really easy lot that you've drawn in life. Maybe Neil Druckmann is some variation of that, because it seems like he has a lot of feelings that there's not a lot of justification for. I just feel like, I think a lot of times people conflate white people with rich white people. It's like, nah, man, those of us that grew up poor and couldn't afford food and had to live homeless in cities like Miami, we don't have a lot of fucking privilege, assholes. Okay, so, do I want to go through here? No, okay. Man, I don't think Joel and Ellie need to be in the sequel. Abby's story is engaging enough on its own, in my opinion. I would prefer if The Last of Us was a series that covers different experiences around the world. I would too, but it'd be really hard to say goodbye to such effective voice actors that Christ, I forget his fucking name now. I actually can't stand that guy. The guy who does Joel's voice. He ruined fucking oh please. Where do I fucking go now? When the fuck is that voice actor's name? Everybody knows who I'm talking about. Leo Rezart, Miami Man right here too. Fuck yeah, 305 till I goddamn die. I'm a Broward County guy though. I'm kind of I came up easy in Miami. Hey, Mr. Go on Fate Team with $5. Don't know what crushes my soul more, what happened with Abby, or that she's a playable character, or that Leon and Ada will probably never be together. Damn it, that's depressing. Why did you have to say it that way? I'm a rich white industrialist. I would like to talk to you about an investment opportunity in my channel then. Why am I still crawling? I feel like she's not going to hear me if I run. But then I also feel like that's exactly what's going to happen is I'm going to... Troy Baker. Dominic had it right. Troy Baker. Yeah, I fucking can't stand that guy. But he has an amazing talent for voice acting. I cannot take that away from him. He has a killer talent for that shit. Oh, so now I could probably fuck with this, right? Jared, stop hitting that. I need to stop playing Stalker. I say that, but I'm never going to. So this is actually pretty easy to wrap your brain around when it's with a controller, but with a mouse for some reason, not so much. There we go. The famous voice actor Trent Bredman. I don't know if I should even get the game to play for myself or just watch it on YouTube. I will say this personally, the gameplay is not what I like about The Last of Us. It's most definitely the story. I really don't typically advocate for just watching streams and not playing a game, but I think in a story-based game like The Last of Us, you're not going to miss too much by just playing it. As long as it's like a silent let's play or something, you know, when they don't say anything. Other than that, hold on, wait, can I move back? No human being on fucking planet Earth is squeezing through this. We're looking at it right now. Mia's not going to fit that. Mia has breasts. They will be, you would have to take them away. You would have to not have breasts. Can we see them? No. There's no way anyone's fitting through that. It's not possible. Mouse acceleration for rotating things is a bit off for this game. Yeah, when you go to like look at an object or something. But the issue is I can't get the mouse acceleration any lower without it not moving very well in game. Well, maybe don't use such harsh language then.
All you have to do is accept her fucking gift.
Easy. Oh, don't come this way, please. You know I'm hiding here. Don't. Let's play this easy. Let's not turn this into something it doesn't have to be, please.
We love you. Why can't you see that?
What's her name again? Marjorie, I think? Is it Marjorie or Marge? I don't remember.
There are known unknowns here, and you are not.
The known unknowns.
No. You don't fucking try to take your share of the blame.
So here's the question. Who lights candles underneath their house in the crawl space, though? Honestly. That's just a fire waiting to happen. God, it's so creepy. Just nothing but blackness in the background. Sometimes you just gotta mash F and see what happens. Hey, Mr. Go on Fate Team with $10. Thank you, man. Well, think about it. Leon and Ada have a really good type of relationship and would be a perfect character. Claire can't keep boyfriends alive. Oh, shit. I mean, when you're right, you're right. This is the darkness. There's nothing to see here. We're trapped. I was like, fuck, I can't get out of this. This is the end of the game. Okay, I know I can use that and that. Ethan. Like, realistically speaking, if candles are here, I should be able to see here. Yeah, I'm just going to come out and say it. This game is not realistic. Where the fuck do you want me to go? Just tell me. I'll do it. By the way, I apologize if there's a lot of plosives, because I kind of have the mic close to my mouth. I hate that lady and her beehive vagina. Yeah, I don't blame you. It is a terrifying concept. So I know that I need to go somewhere. I can't stay here, but I can't see over there. And I feel like they wouldn't just lead me into an area I can't see in, right? Okay, the insect idea. Okay, yeah, maybe because she's like an insect type of thing, she might have an affinity towards light. Seems plausible. Is there an actual flashlight button, or am I crazy? I could have swore there was. Am I insane? Pause menu, map, inventory, confirm. I guess so. Damn. Okay. Well, fucking hell. Like, Mia, you have to be able to, like, not vouch for yourself. Like, I feel like I could punch through the floorboards. Am I crazy for thinking I could just punch through these floorboards? I feel like I totally can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is walk through the darkness and assume that I'm oriented in a way that will lead me to the light. That doesn't seem to be the case, though. People, could you guys stop spoiling The Last of Us Part 2? The game was released last week. I definitely understand that sentiment, but fuck, I really want to talk about it, though. Because there's some shit going on in The Last of Us that I think is interesting enough to speak on. There we go. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. There we go.
Where do you think you're going?
Do I play any multiplayer games? I do, but mostly just competitive fighting games. I am currently super gold in Street Fighter V, so I don't want to brag, but I love how the main baddies in this game are actually nice people, and they were involved in the wrong time in the wrong place. Yeah, I mean, because they're nice and ended up helping these people is why they're in the situation they're in. Okay, so so let's do this. I know that there's an option for the face blood. Oh, you can only do normal or less? Fuck. I really hate, you know what the worst part too is when I was capturing footage for this game, some of the footage would, like, it pissed me off going from one clip to another and having blood on the screen, because it obscures a bit, like if I'm talking about graphics or something. And then I'm like, yeah, look at it through the haze of this bloody screen. It just fucking kills me. Smash Brothers, I really, really dislike Smash. I'll be totally honest with you. I am not what you would call a fan. I don't know when our friend is going to start walking around again, so. She just showed me where she was. I don't have you yet. No, see. Why do I still have that tape, though? Okay, so let's go put that back. I live in Louisiana, and the only thing about this game is everyone's accent is off. Yes, exactly. Nobody still talks like they live on a plantation. Well, to be fair, these guys technically do live on a plantation, so I could understand it coming from them. See, if you sit right here in your right ear, you can hear the wind howling. It's amazing. Mr. Gone 18, thanks for the $5, man. DM me about The Last of Us Part 2 after you stream, and Leon can't be Claire's boyfriend. He knows that his plot armor will end. Sorry, Chris. I mean, you're right. Anybody who gets involved with Claire, doesn't last very long. Smash players are stinky. God, what a weird controversy that was. But the same thing with Magic the Gathering players, though. At a tournament for Magic, I remember there being a thing like, "Hey guys, you have to take a shower." Yeah, I don't really care about that, and don't need you. Ooh, Tobal number 1. What a really interesting game, because I can't remember, like, I don't think anyone on the PS1 made a fighting game where it was just untextured polygons. That's really cool. And that is a glimpse into my fucking dumbass personality. You take a game like Tall number 1, and the most interesting thing for me is a stupid ass graphical fucking feature. Shit, it suddenly got late. Stay healthy, everyone. All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Boring monsters that are basically from Mario Revelations. Okay, I can definitely see the connection there. They are very similar to Mario Revelations monsters. I don't think they're boring, though. I actually found them to be pretty effectively scary, personally. 6x $2 with the super chat. I don't know why my brain froze for a second. How bad is the panhandle? So here's the interesting thing about Florida is, and this is what a lot of people don't know, is in Florida, the further north you go in Florida, the further south you go as far as the country is concerned. So the panhandle area of Florida is actually redneck central. That is like fucking rebel flags flying, ATVs on the road kind of shit. Whereas the further south you go in Florida, the further you go to Cuba, essentially. Which I'm allowed to say I'm Cuban. I would say Florida is one of the most odd, there he goes, and interesting places I've ever lived. I fucking love it to death. I know a lot of people shit on Florida. I get it. I do. It's a funny meme. But most of the people who say that shit wouldn't say that shit in Florida. You get fucked up pretty quick. Florida motherfuckers don't fuck around. Where are we going? What are we looking for, Jared? This is an extremely handsome man. Thank you. I tend to disagree. Mr. Golf 18, I'm going to start up The Last of Us 2 again, maybe finish it while watching a stream. Hey, fuck yeah. So I'm actually a little fucking frustrated because I would like to be playing The Last of Us 2, but my wife had to go to sleep because she's being a baby. And there are certain games that me and her got to play together, and that's one of them. Oh, okay, so this is the interesting stuff that I was talking about. So there have been some shit going on in my life, and one of them, and this is going to be pretty wacky, but I kind of sort of have corona. A good friend of ours that we work out with ended up kind of having he like felt kind of shitty for a while, and then he started getting really bad headaches, so he went and got himself checked. He tested positive for COVID, and at first I was like, well, there's a chance that maybe we didn't catch it. We didn't really touch him or anything, but we were in close proximity. We were at a gym. So there's a possibility. And then my wife started having just a prolonged headache, just that didn't go away, right? And I was like, okay, like, but that could be anything else. Like, because I started having bad headaches, but I assumed what I was doing was sleeping wrong. And then it turns out, so my wife is going to get tested. She went to get tested today, but the how the test works is it's first come, first serve, and they were out. So we're going to show up tomorrow morning, but I would say it's a pretty safe bet that we have it, because what she has, which is a symptom we didn't know was a symptom until we looked it up, she has been getting dizzy spells. She would just be sitting at the computer or doing whatever, looking at her phone, and she would get kind of lightheaded. And at first, I thought that she was just tired or something. Then we looked it up. It's a symptom. Hey, Sigzex. Okay, but for a black dude, what's better, South or North? Oh, South Florida for sure, man. Also, shout out to Royce Lopez. I don't know who that is. But fuck yeah, shout out to that fool. Yeah, South Florida is where you want to go. If you start going north towards Tallahassee, I mean, so it's not like, oh, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. It's not like, you know, they're fucking lynching people in North Florida or anything like that. It's just, as far as South Florida goes, you're less likely to run into a rebel flag. You're less likely to run into like an ignorant piece of shit. You know what I mean? And if you do, there'll be some other minority race who's an ignorant piece of shit, and it might feel a little better getting criticized by them than some fucking asshole redneck. Yeah, South Florida is, dude, I fucking love Florida. Florida's an incredible place. You come to, I will tell you this, for anybody who's ever thinking about moving to Florida, it really is an interesting melting pot. Like, if you live in a place like I did, like in Miami, it's just such incredible opportunities as a kid as far as who you can hang out with. Like, there are people and perspectives that you can get in Miami that you would only ever get if you lived in, like, I don't know, the Dominican Republic, or, you know, my first girlfriend in high school was a recent Chinese immigrant. She had only been in the country for, like, I think 3 years when I met her. And I don't think that I could go anywhere other than China and find that to be the case reliably. So Miami is an amazing melting pot. I love South Florida very, very much. But I will tell you this. Come to Florida, arm the fuck up. Don't come down here rocking some fucking soft ass like, oh, I got a baseball shit. Nah. If you come to fucking Florida, you got to come correct. But if you do, motherfuckers will respect you. They'll leave you the fuck alone. Be a good time, dude. Let's use this. Yo, we got some super chats. Sigzex, he Cuban descendant and not afraid of a flag. Man, fuck yeah. Mr. Go on Fate Team with 2. By the way, I say this every stream, it's going to start losing its meaning. But really and truly, guys, I appreciate the fuck out of the super chats. Anybody who becomes a channel member, all of that stuff is 100% appreciated, guys. It's really awesome, and it's still hard to kind of get used to the fact that people will give me money for playing a video game and talking to them. So it's really cool. I appreciate the shit out of it. And speaking of which, Mr. Go on Fade Team with $2. I hope you don't have it. I'll pray for you, Jared. I think I do, but to be totally honest with you, it's not a giant deal. I don't have any compounding health issues. You know, the old ticker is good. My lungs are good. I'm a healthy guy. I work out every day. I don't foresee it being a real issue for me. You know, I've had 2 friends that had COVID, and it wasn't fun. They were sick. You know, being sick is never fun. I'm myself am actually kind of a big baby as far as being sick goes. It's kind of easy for me to just be miserable. Like, I don't feel good. I don't like it. You know, like I'm a big baby with that stuff. But that's, you know, that I expect that to be the worst of it. We've been what we assume is positive for a few days, and it really hasn't been a giant problem. So don't worry about me. I am perfectly fine. Oh, good. Do you guys need anything to eat, or? I was born in Madeira Beach. Fuck yeah, man. Dying Light is fun. Jack Dittrich, it absolutely is. You're perfectly right. I think Dying Light got a lot of shit, and I do not know why, because that was a really fun game. Yeah, you know, so I bought an ultra-wide monitor. I'm actually playing in 2560 by 1440 right now, but this monitor is ultra-wide. It's like 3440 by 1440. It's a really interesting resolution, and I can't play games on Steam with it because then to compress it to 1080p for a stream, it would squish everything down and make it look like at an odd aspect ratio. But I started playing Dying Light specifically because I got the ultra wide. Oh, okay, Jared. I would like to have my gun, please. And Dying Light is really fun with an ultra wide because it's like super immersive. You can't do shit. I catch you in the fucking roundabout, huh? Idiot. Hey Jared, where would you suggest a new guy start if he wanted to play the RE games on original hardware? That is a good question. Do you have a PS3? Because PS3s will make PS1 games look amazing. They do a really, really good job with upscaling. So if you do have a PS3, that's the way to start for sure. Grab yourself a PS3. The PS1 versions of Resident Evil are still relatively cheap on eBay. So if you don't have any, they're pretty easy to come by. If not, you can get the digital version on the PSN for REs 1, 2, and 3, I believe, at least here in the US. I would say start there for sure. If you don't have a PS3 and you're looking for actual original hardware, you could honestly 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, then 4. I think each game, it's important to get a context for what they were trying to accomplish and what they were doing with the series. So starting with 1, I think, is pretty essential. If I can speak today. Yeah, but I will be honest, I have felt a little out of it since possibly having a communicable disease. But what I've noticed the most, which is really interesting, this is not common for me, when I work out, I have, if there was one thing that I could, if I could toot my own horn a little bit, if there was one thing I would do it for, it's having a pretty decent control over what people call the mind-muscle connection. When you work out, it's a really good idea to really get a grasp of realizing where your muscles are, what they're doing, and how efficiently those things can be done. I'm really good with that, but lately, working out, I felt kind of hazy, like foggy. Like I can't really feel those connections like I used to. And I guess that kind of makes sense. But it's also making it a little hard to formulate words and speak relatively eloquently when there's just like a little bit of fog there. You know what I mean? Did it? I remember it being well received. It was criticized pretty hard for being like, well, you know what Dead Island was as well. So those are games that reviewed well, but people had bad opinions of. I mean, and when you look at it, Dying Light was a sign of the times. It was open world. It had, for some reason, everybody seems to hate destructible weaponry, which I get, but if it's done right and you can repair it, like in Dead Island, I think, you know, it's a mechanic. Oh, fuck. Jesus. We walked right into his ass. Yeah, don't stumble. I can see where your face is. Hold up now. That was a good swipe, buddy. You almost had me. Don't. I would like you not to kill me, please. Thank you. Is it true the emulation for Haunting Grounds is terrible? On what console? Or like, I mean, like, was it PS3 software emulation, or are we talking on computer? I hope you stay safe, man. I hear COVID fucks up your lungs real bad in the long term. I have heard that it can fuck up your lungs in the long. Here's the issue with COVID. Most of what we know about COVID comes from people who've had it really poorly. So essentially that means people who are very, very, very old, because those are the people most at risk for COVID. And people who have existing health issues. Now, I will say this, Okay, so this is going to be a little controversial. I'm not like one of those people like, oh, who cares about it's a conspiracy made up by the liberal, you know what? I'm not one of those fucking assholes. But I would like to kill you with this, please. Fuck. Can I pop your head? Thank you. I'm not gonna pull one of those like it's a 5G cell tower thing, but I will say that it's a less dangerous thing than people are making it out to be, and I understand why they're making it out to be that way. The idea is that people are 100% going to die from this, and that's shitty as fuck. Nobody wants people to die less than me. But the people who are going to die from this are people who are unhealthy, who have health issues, and the very, very old. A majority of people who have died from COVID have been over the life expectancy for the state that they live in. And that's not saying that they should have died. What I'm saying is, if you catch COVID and you die from it, statistically speaking, you are likely to die in the next few years. So all of the research we have on COVID right now are from patients, and most patients who have it very badly are very, very old people with bad health. So it 100% can hurt your lungs in the long run, depending on your condition, on your age, on your lung capacity in general. Like, there are mitigating factors for sure. And I don't think, I'm trying to stay positive, I don't think that I fall into the more negative end of those factors. I'm trying to play it as intellectually as I can. Like, yes, it's a shitty situation. I don't want to have it, but looking at it realistically, it's not a world ender. I'm going to come out of it okay. And I'll have some fun stories to tell afterwards, right? Basements are where men are made. My cuz proved that success. I can't disagree with you. It's not like you don't have a good point. Alright, fucking asshole. Can I... Sweet. And then you run. And then you run. There we go. But by all means, avoid at any cost getting COVID. Wear masks, practice social distancing. All of those things make sense if that's something that you're super worried about and you don't want to give it to anyone that you love. My parents aren't elderly by any stretch of the imagination. They're both in their 60s, so they're doing, they're getting on in age, but I'm still going to stay away from them because you never know. They used to be lifelong smokers. I definitely don't want to hurt them in that way, without a doubt. Other than that, though, I'm just going to stay at my house. We're going to play it safe, nice and easy. I don't think there's any reason to worry too much at all. I'm pretty good at taking care of myself so far. I say as I'm married to a woman who does everything for me. Green herb by the door, bro. Yeah, thanks, man. Oh, you fucking asshole. So here's my problem when I play games like this. I honestly... How... Okay, can we talk about how he's not fucking dead yet? Do it. Okay, he did it. He fucking did it. By the way, thank you, Success, for the $2, man. Asshole. I'm just hoping this virus doesn't evolve. That is the key right there, because that could be fucking dangerous. Not saying this not dangerous right now, but this is going to be such an asshole thing to say. It makes me feel like a jerk for saying it, but COVID-19, as it is right now, is not dangerous for me. It's 100% lethal to some people, and I don't want any of those people anywhere near me because I really don't want to have anyone's death on my hand. But speaking plainly, COVID-19 is something that will not kill either me or my wife, and at the very worst, based on both of our health histories, the worst we have to look forward to is a pretty shitty couple of weeks. If that's all I have to complain about, I'm doing okay. I died at this part of the game more than I should have. Yeah, but what I was saying, the issue is I did too, so I'm right there with you. The problem is when you have a limited amount of resources, you tend to not want to spend them, which means not shooting your fucking gun a lot, which means you die a lot, which means I look like an idiot on a live stream. Okay, maybe I won't. See, what I want to do so bad is make every shot a headshot. So I end up not taking certain shots. And it's like Wayne Gretzky said, you miss every shot you don't take. Rogue Dragon said, you dieted. And I did dieted pretty hard. Guys can avoid like 90% of the molded attacks by dodging. Okay, so what's the dodge button? Is there a dodge button, or do you mean physically just moving around? Let's find out, because I don't remember much of this game, and there may very well be a dodge button I don't know about. Let's see. We have guard. You mean guard, I assume? Maybe not dodge. Strafe left. Move backwards. Strafe right. Run. Quick turn. Okay, so I assume you mean just like getting out of the way. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, and statistically 90% of the shots that you do. And I am a man who lives by stats, so. Yo, what's up, dude? Oh, fuck. Okay, chill. Relax. Okay. No. Why did I do that? I'm getting really sick and tired of accidentally hitting C. Trying to run. Yeah, real cool. You look like a fucking idiot, I hope you know. You piece of shit. He knew I was about to take that shot, too. You fucker. No dodge block. Okay, I got you. Blocking. I got you. You can freaking dodge the normal molded attacks. Well, like, you mean like doing what I did and just kind of backing off? Yeah, when you say dodge for some reason, I just assume there's like a dodge mechanic. I think one of the molded comes out of one of these. Let's find out. Sig says with $5. Thank you, man. If you're living with middle-aged folks, it's your choice. I lost my job over it twice. Just think before you act. Lost my job over it twice. You mean the COVID stuff? Ed, do me a favor. Expand on that. I'd like to hear your reasoning. I do agree. I think the social distancing and stuff, if that's what we're talking about, I think that kind of is based on each individual type of thing, because like, again, and I know it sucks to say it, I don't want anyone dying or getting hurt, but realistically speaking, it's people who are at risk of really being hurt by this virus. It behooves them to practice social distancing, to wear masks, not go out in public, all those things, because they are people who are the most affected by it. Healthy people that don't have any underlying issues, you know, not necessarily gonna do much to you aside from making you feel like shit and making you a carrier, which has its, you know, it's not a good thing to be a carrier for COVID. Nobody wants to feel like shit. But like I said, I have friends who legitimately had COVID-19 and they got over it. And I asked them specifically, how did you feel? What was it like? And they're like, honestly, I was sick for a while and it's not a huge deal. He's in the wall now, so we won't really need to worry about him too much, I don't think. That being said, though, do not take my advice and think that I'm telling you what you should or should not do, because that is most certainly not the case. Is there a new game plus in this? No, but you do unlock Madhouse difficulty, which I've heard is a pretty interesting way to experience the game. It's almost like a item randomizer type of deal. Fuck. Where the game keeps track of the body parts you destroy when trying to kill the molded. Interesting. Oh, you piece of shit. There we go. So RE2 did this as well. Let's see if I can show it off. So you see, if I'm in this hallway right here, how dark it is. But when I enter this room, how the light levels raise pretty drastically. It's pretty noticeable, I think. Boom, bright room. Go out, slowly dims to dark. Boom, Bright Room. And I think that is to save on processing power, I assume. But RE2 used the same exact lighting engine, and I was fucking thrilled to see RE3 Remake ditch that lighting system and have actual, like, coined in fucking light levels. You're being realistic about the situation, not fear-mongering or denying it outright. Yeah, I think, like with most things, you have extremists on both sides. You have people that thought that, COVID was going to be the end of the fucking world. And then you had idiots on the complete opposite side of the spectrum that thought it was some type of, like, conspiracy theory thought up by fucking scientists at NASA or whatever. You know what I mean? So you have these extremes, and like usual, reality is somewhere in the middle. COVID very much can be a dangerous situation for people of a very specific, I guess, category. If you have health issues, 100%, this could be something that can really fuck you up for a long time, like to a permanent degree, as far as lung capacity goes, stuff like that. So people are 100% right when they say, listen, you have to take care of yourself. Wear a mask. Don't go out in public if you don't have to. Don't be around people. 100% agree. For people like me, people really gave me shit when I would go to the gym during the whole lockdown thing. But I was like, listen, I'm healthy. I'm not around anybody who would be negatively affected by COVID other than my wife. And I don't want to give it to my wife either. But let's face it. I've given my wife colds before, and I'm pretty sure she gave me COVID. Because she works at a gym and she is around people nonstop, and it would not surprise me that she took that home. Just, you can't help it, Sigzex says, I knew about this stuff in late January, but I took time off work just in case. Then me and some other guys got let go a couple weeks ago. Fuck, that sucks, man. No, I mean, you did the right thing. If you feel like, I know a lot of businesses, I wish yours would have done that, where they said, listen, if you think that you need to stay at home and quarantine yourself, you're free to do it. We 100%, understand. I think that's the right thing to do. I think that's how we should have handled it from the get-go. Guys, here are the facts about this thing. Here's how dangerous it can be if you are in this specific situation. So if you are, we suggest you act in this manner. Boom, there you go. You have a non-sensationalized response to a very serious issue, and you do yourself more good than bad with that. Okay. There we go. Yo, okay, so you're right. They are pretty easy to dodge. Are there unlockables in this game mode, like unlimited ammo? Yes, there definitely are. I have one of the unlockable weapons, actually, from the last time I beat it. Every single game has improved on the RE engine big time. Yes, you are absolutely right. And you know what? Capcom are kind of unsung heroes as far as engine optimization goes, because remember back in the days of fucking MT Framework, which I know wasn't technically a game engine, it was a framework of fucking shit, but they made MT Framework dance for them. I mean, look at RE Revelations on the 3DS. It's gorgeous. And then you take that, and that's the interesting thing about MT Framework is it scales infinitely, because you take the RE Revelations and just up-res all of the assets, apply anti-aliasing to them, and then replace some of the character models like lower res textures. Boom, you've got yourself a fucking modern looking game. It's insane. Don't let them force you to work out in a pod. Yeah, agree. Don't fucking do, for sure. Okay, we got shotgun shells here. Also, I again, I forgot to thank you, man. Thank you for the $2, it says. I appreciate the fuck out of it. Can we, like, combine you with, like, one? No, because that's not going to do much. What I would like to do is... No. What is this? Treasure photo. Oh, I know where that is. Okay, we can get rid of you. Can you guys remind me that's there, please? Oh, does it actually show your message in my thing? No, it doesn't. That's fucked up. I'm gonna have to tweak that a little bit. Devil May Cry 4, yeah. No, that it's RE Engine is fucking impressive. Capcom just knows what they're doing when they create engines. It's insane. Like, dude, I'm not wearing a mask to play around. If I'm not trying to get you ill either, just put it on if you go into a store, and don't be a dick that kills some old lady inadvertently. Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with that. And also, if this is a real big issue. People are entering businesses like gas stations, and the gas station will say like, "Hey, you can't come in if you're not wearing a mask." These fucking idiots are like, "Oh, that's illegal. You can't do that." It's like, motherfucker, did you care that they had a sign that says no service if you're not wearing shoes or a shirt? They 100% can tell you what you have to wear inside their store. It's like it is their right to do so. People are fucking idiots. Yeah, just follow the rules of wherever you are. If when in doubt, just fucking do what the rules say. That sounds weird coming from me, growing up in the fucking hardcore and punk rock scene. Homerit, I hope I said that right, says, "You don't even know how much I appreciate your videos. Your voice and very good points about Resident Evil and Silent Hill has made my day these last 6 months." I am fucking happy to hear that, man. So I know I've talked about this a million times. I spend most of my time on YouTube, right? And I get such a fucking kick out of the fact that what I use YouTube for, which is just having fun, passing the time, getting me out of a bad mood, whatever. Someone will comment every once in a while, like that comment that I just got, saying like, "Hey, your video, I use that for that same thing." And I'm like, that blows me away, because like that's what I do on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, once I'm done here, I will probably start capturing some footage for Clock Tower 3, and I will 100% have on this monitor a video on YouTube up. And it tickles me that motherfuckers are doing the same thing with my videos. Like, yes, that feels really good to be able to kind of, I guess, give back. You know what I mean? Like, I take all this entertainment from all these content creators, and I only support a very small amount of people on Patreon and stuff. So it feels good to kind of give someone else the satisfaction I've been able to get, I guess, if I had to put it in words. The fact that the remake games run at 60 frames per second on my PS4 Pro really impressed me with optimization. Yeah, I mean, you know what OK covers, actually. So I don't have a PS4 Pro, and I assumed that the remakes were going to run, pretty shitty on my base model PS4. 60 frames per second. There was some slowdown in the very... Okay. I'll go this way. There was a little bit of slowdown in the very beginning section, but I played through about 2.5 hours of RE2 Remake, and I was incredibly impressed with the optimization. Yeah, so I 100% agree with you there. SigsX, again with $2. Thank you, man. I want to mess with people by wearing Soviet-era gas mask. I want you to do that, too, to be totally honest with you. I need you to do that. I used to have a grindcore band named Gas Mask. Something about gas masks are just inherently scary, you know? Speaking on Clockwork, do you mean Clock Tower? We do a retrospective on that. So I don't know if I'll cover the whole Clock Tower series. I wanted to review the third game just because of how batshit crazy it is. But let's do this. I'll review the first game, the third game. If A, people enjoy it, and B, I enjoy making that video, 100% we will do a retrospective on the entire series, because that's only... Yeah, they never made any more, so that's just 3 games, right? That'd be a quick little thing to do, right? Oh, okay, chill. Relax. Yeah, what are you gonna do? please. I want to see his shadow behind me, though, is the thing. Where are you going? Just leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. Don't squash me like a bug. Hold up. You know what? I need to catch up with chat. We were spending way too much time not being. I've got RE2 Remake, and that was never as expensive as RE3 Remake, which is unlucky. What do you mean expensive? RE3 was more expensive on release than RE2 Remake for me. They're both released at $60. I don't understand what you mean. Homer, when I get back up on my feet, I will try to donate something to you. Listen, I incredibly appreciate that, but please don't feel like you have to, man. I get so much support as it is. People on Patreon, the views that I get, the likes, the comments that make my videos more liable to be shared on people's feed and stuff. So please don't feel like you have to. I'm not sure how it works because I'm from Finland, but I'll figure it out. I really do appreciate the sentiment, but please do me a huge favor. If you are going to support me in any type of way as far as money goes, please make sure that you're doing okay with money yourself. You know what I mean? Don't give me any money you don't have. Please. You fucking asshole. I fucking hate you. You piece of shit. Okay, I don't think I have any healing items right now. So we're going to have to limp our way to the fucking save room. Go this way, Jared. It's the only way. Okay, we can get in here. We'll be safe. Okay, that wore off. I did not know. Okay, I forgot about that. Cool. Yes, I can. Now we got to fight him. He's talking shit. So we have a super chat. Thank you very much, Thor Hjorth. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you so much, man. Love your content. Really excited to see your other reviews of the RE movies. Nobody does it, and it's cool seeing it from someone who knows the series. Fuck yeah. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I'm working on... Oh, Christ. What was the next one? Extinction? Not Apocalypse. Is it Apocalypse? I think it's Apocalypse. I don't know. I forget. Anyways, I'm working on the third RE movie right now. Game Dev Made Easy said, "Night, Jared and everyone else. I got to get some sleep. 5:30 a.m. comes. All right, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out again, bro. It's good talking to you." Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. Thor equals champ. He is a champ. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the hell out of it. Yeah, I'm now at the point with the RE movies that I've never seen the ones I'm going to be covering. I'm not looking forward to it. There we go. It finally shows up as an announcement. God damn it. I thought it used to show the actual content of the chat message. I'm going to have to mess with that and see. What the fuck? How'd he catch up to you? Because this game spawns him in the same way they spawn in like Mr. X, essentially. Just whenever you're not looking. Can I just... I have to have that stuff to use it, or... No, you could just use it, so why do I care? Fuck it. RE2 for $60 for me on Steam, and RE3 is $92. Oh, you're in Australia. I get you. Okay, I completely misunderstood that whole thing. Yeah, that's fucked up. You guys end up getting shafted a lot, and that is not cool. I swear there's something up here. I'm not interested in this one. It's the only new title RE I've never played. POV put me off partly. You know, so on the PC version, there is an FOV slider that you can mess around with if that might help with your headaches or dizziness or anything. A lot of people tend to find that a very narrow field of view will do that to them. So that might be something to check out. Oh, you fucking asshole. What a piece of shit. You fucking... Oh my god damn it. I am not very fucking happy with you. Yo, see, this is why no one fucking like... Jared, don't click on... I'm so fucking used to RE2 Remake and RE3 Remake. Yeah, you look like a fucking fool now. How stupid do you feel? Oh, please. I just need to get through here. How much behind me is he? Oh, you... Fuck you. Do I? Who are you swinging at? God damn it, I just want to get to that fucking room. I know this is an unpopular opinion. I do not like pervasive, undying enemies in video games. So he's going to walk down the ladder, or the stairs for sure. So SigsX with $5. Thank you, by the way, man. Do you think there'll be any hope for RE and Silent Hill with more cultural and financial Western influence? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're definitely going to start seeing more Western. I mean, there's already a more Western, almost like a Western cinema influence to the RE remake games. They feel very action movie-esque, right? So we're definitely seeing that, but I think that might not be as much of a good thing, because a lot of what made Silent Hill and Resident Evil stand out is it was a foreigner's perspective of U.S. or Western culture in general. The streets of Raccoon City look like if you were to take a picture of American streets and overlay it in Tokyo. You know what I mean? The way things are segmented, how narrow things are. It wasn't just like a design flaw that they designed these things poorly. That's just how shit looks in Japan. And I think that's what made Resident Evil so visually interesting to me, is it was this foreign look at what I was so familiar with. So with the U.S. being such a huge gaming market, she's going shitheads around the yard next. Living room, grandfather clock, bookcase in the recreation room, and dissection room in the basement. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that was one of the bigger appeals for me personally, was that that kind of like odd foreign look at something I'm so familiar with. That's what I like about Tokyo so much. It's a bunch of stuff that I recognize on the surface, right? Just a little different than what you're used to, and it makes you do a lot of like double takes, like, oh yeah, I say, oh, wait, what the fuck, you know? I don't know, it's cool as fuck. Thor says he loves RE7 more than RE2 remake. So now, like I was talking about before, horror is very, it's so individualistic, right? What I find scary about RE7 is visiting my family in the South, because, oh fuck, speaking of part of the family, there we go. What good timing that was. So half of my family is about as white as the day is long, living in Georgia. The other half of my family are Cubans living in Miami, right? So visiting the white part of my family in Georgia, I've been in houses like this, right? So that it's scary to me because of a very personal thing. And I think RE2 remake might be scary in a very different way. So I think atmosphere and like location play a lot into it. And for Thor, maybe like this is the terrifying location, right? I think I get that. After years and years of arguing with people on the internet over my opinion being correct or whatever, I think I finally figured out that none of our fucking opinions are correct. And none of us know what the fuck we're talking about ever. No, don't do that, Jared. Do this. There we go. Can we... What is it, Z or V to organize you? X? No? Welcome to the family, son. Okay. Oh, it's V. Cool. We'll just use two. We'll have two of you. Right? We'll do that. We'll get rid of the herb. I think that should be good right there. So we just need to get to that grandfather clock. And what else do we have over here? We have some handgun ammo that we don't need to replace just yet. We're good. We're good for right now. I hope one day Jared can get around to covering 80s anime like Akira, Ghost in the Shell. That would be so sick. I would love that because the 80s and 90s is my era for anime. I don't really get into a lot of like current stuff. Robert says I miss Japan. Oh god. So I was lucky. I got to leave Tokyo. Well, I guess it's not super lucky. I was in Asia when when COVID broke out. So I was on planes and talking to people in Tokyo and shaking hands and all this other shit while it was bad. So that's not good, but I was lucky in the sense that I was recently in Tokyo, and that is pretty cool. I miss the fuck out of it right now. I have developed such an affinity for Japanese curry that me and my wife make like golden curry here at the house probably 3 times a week. Put little steaks and potatoes, red onions in there. Good time. Will you freeze if I... no, you won't. He won't. Oh, shit. God, I had to lean away from that one. Fuck. This is all I wanted to do. I don't want to do anything else with you. Just leave me alone. Oh shit, Kenzie didn't know there's an RE8 trailer. Fuck yeah, there is. You gotta check it out. I mean, I will say I didn't like the direction it was taking, but you definitely should check it out. So you can make that decision on your own. Oh fuck, okay. I know that you see me. He keeps saying all the shit that I'm fucking saying, I swear to God. What the fuck? Yo, just leave me alone, please. I'm not trying to fuck with you right now. All right, so let's go. We got to go to that one safe room by the stairs, and where the fuck is it though? God, why do I keep forgetting this layout? 6X, thanks for the $5, man. Appreciate it. Let me get to a point where I'm not being chased by a fucking asshole with a paint roller, and I will definitely read through that. Oh, I know where I'm going. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I don't think I've heard him talk this much before. Maybe I never gave him this much of a opportunity to say anything. We'll go ahead and get this one while we're here. Appreciate that that Cuban side of your family going to take care of the elderly you. I always admire that part about you guys. Yeah, my grandmother stayed with either my dad or my uncle for almost the entirety of my life. So you're absolutely right about that. Fireplace is in here somewhere, right? There's a fire. Yeah, there it is, right there, Jared. Fucking idiot. Oh yeah, right there. What are you? Like it said, it was theirs. Oh, there we go. Fucking steroids. Now we're getting jacked. What's up now? Golden curry? Yes, golden curry is super duper good. Really easy to make. All you got to do is take some meat. Throw it in a pot, fry it up a little bit, put some veggies in there, and then put like 2 cups of water in, throw the curry roux in, and boom, you got yourself curry. It's super easy to make. Like half an hour, you're good. Golden curry is indeed the bomb. I tried another brand that we got in Tokyo. I forgot what it was. It just wasn't the same. It's not as good as golden curry for sure. It's crazy how hard... Oh, Jared, you could have went through there, you fucking idiot. It's crazy how hard streaming, like encoding this video and then streaming it, is working my GPU with Invencon. That's crazy. I did just recently order a 2080 Super, so hopefully I'll have a little more resources to play around with. I didn't mean to do that to you. I want you back. Come here. Where are you? Come to Butthead. Effects will last indefinitely. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. I totally forgot about a lot of this game, so this is kind of cool re-experiencing it, I guess. Yeah, stab that shit in, dude. It's worth it. Hell yeah. Dominic, hey. 2:15 a.m. Let's go. Isn't it? I think it might be 2:15 around here too. 2:17, absolutely. All the classes for my fall semester will be online. Yeah, I'm doing some online classes myself. Right now I have an not ethics. What the hell do I have? Is it messed up that I don't know what class I have? So I'm taking that and my senior. I've totally forget my fucking classes I'm taking right now. God damn it. So I don't know if this is the case with the rest of you, and I'd be interested to find out. I take classes in college. I don't remember what they were, and I never remember anything I learned in them. I couldn't tell you 5 classes I took in college in the past right now, and I am 3 classes away from getting a bachelor's degree. Am I the only one who, as soon as they leave a class, it is just gone from their memory completely? Because I really hope not, because I'm a little self-conscious of the fact that I can't remember things that happened like 1 month ago. I hear a lot of streamers use 2 PCs to stream. I can do that. I have an unused PC right now. It's a more complicated setup. It wouldn't allow me to have as much control over the stream because I would have to either have a KVM switch for my USB keyboard and mouse, or I would have to... Oh, how do you fucking unlock it then, asshole? Or I would have to have a separate mouse and keyboard. And a lot of the purpose of this room that I'm in right now is to be able to create content and to be able to like live and game comfortably. And I don't want a lot of stuff cluttering it up. You know what I mean? Sigzags $2. Thank you, man. Says Ethan's gonna have funny balls now. He very well might. Steroids is no joke. Honestly, I'll be totally honest. So, I think steroids gets a bad rap. If I wasn't straight edge, I would probably be doing steroids right now. Just, tests. I wouldn't be doing crazy ass shit, but I would have like 200% more testosterone than I do right now. I think a lot of the misconceptions come from people who abuse steroids. For example, actually, one of the guys who died, who died, thank God, he's fucking still alive. He is, Christ, I think he was a gay guy who was heavy into bodybuilding. And he caught COVID-19 and he ended up, like, he was big, jacked, he was cut, he had a huge chest, he was really fucking good looking. And after he got out of the hospital, he was like down to nothing. And everybody was like, wow, that fucking virus really fucks you up. And people who aren't really into fitness too much, they ran with that. Like, yeah, this is going to fuck you up like that. When in reality, those of us who have been around a lot of gym rats know that dude was fucking test out of his balls. Every single bit of that guy's fucking testosterone came from a needle. And that is precisely what happens to you when you go off of tests after being on it for even 3 years. Because what a lot of people don't understand about testosterone is a lot of these bodybuilders, they're not doubling or tripling their fucking testosterone that naturally occurs in their body. They're increasing it by orders of magnitude. Like, you have some of the highest level competition bodybuilders have somewhere in the neighborhood of 16 times the amount of testosterone they should have in their body. So when you go off of testosterone for that long and your body is used to getting it from a needle, it stops producing it. So everything that your body, every signal your body sends to your muscles to tell them to grow, that's gone. That doesn't exist anymore. Your body stops producing it because it's used to getting it from a different fucking... Please, I just want to kill you. Yo, knocked you on your fucking ass, you idiot. Anyways, the idea is once you start giving your body testosterone, it stops producing testosterone. Testosterone has some fucking incredible effects on the body. So those of you who saw that picture of that bald dude who fucking got really fucked up from COVID, just understand that that was 99% from detoxing from tests. And it sucks. That's just the way it works, though. Fuck you. Oh, fuck. A lot of wasted ammo. God damn it. Yeah, it's crazy the kind of shit you can learn just hanging out in a gym every day for the last fucking 8 years. I don't know why anyone would do that. If you compete, it's a shitty fucking thing. I don't compete because I don't care so much about the competition of bodybuilding. I just enjoy making myself stronger. But if you compete, you have to. You cannot win a competition in bodybuilding without using performance enhancing drugs. Just period, the end. There is even and this is something not a lot of people know, even in the clean competitions where they have to actually call them clean competitions where you don't have to worry about people using testosterone. Those are people who use less testosterone. That is it. You absolutely cannot find a bodybuilding competition where someone is not abusing testosterone and a lot of other shit. So I understand why people use it. It's a short-term fix because as soon as you stop using testosterone, once you're at that level, you can use testosterone. You can give yourself like your however much testosterone your body produces. You can actually double with not a lot of adverse consequences. Oh, Jared, you hit the fucking button, you piece of shit. Anyway, you could do that without really killing yourself and going through a lot of issues and causing your balls to shrink and all that stuff that actually does happen. But if you abuse testosterone, it's like anything else. It will fucking kill you. I used my 2 fucking health items. Jared, you are such a fucking idiot. Talking shit about people who use testosterone and then you get fucked up. It's worth it. I'm just gonna fucking knife both of you. It was worth it for a second. Batman Beyond Bane episode made me afraid of steroids. It did its job then. Kenzie Jean, I'm on estrogen. I know all I need from hormone replacement therapy. Yeah. So, okay, you definitely understand then the changes your body can go through specifically. Let's say, for example, if you weren't able to get your, whatever schedule you have for taking estrogen, if you don't get your monthly or weekly or whatever it is, hit of estrogen, dead serious changes happen in your body at a very rapid pace. It's incredible. Or even worse, if you don't have it and your body's not used to, even men produce a certain amount of estrogen. And a lot of times people who take testosterone, what they fuck up is you have to not only wane yourself off of testosterone, but you have to give yourself estrogen because your body will stop producing both of them. And estrogen is a very key part in the way the human body is made up. And a lot of times people who abuse tests don't abuse it correctly and they don't give themselves estrogen. And if they do give themselves estrogen, it's too much. And then you get shit like people see at the gym, like bitch tits. That shit's like a real phenomena. Fuck you. That was... Okay, can we retry? I don't want to waste that ammo. Jared, can you do me a favor and test this out? When you block, is there a delay and is it slow? It's relatively instantaneous for me, but after you get hit, there's a lot of stun. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. I throw up, then get skinny and take steroids to get strong. Fuck, honestly, I have such an issue with my body as far as like weight-wise. I know I'm not a fat guy, but I have a chubby guy's midsection. I can admit I'm pretty fucking big in my upper body, and my legs are bigger than anybody you've ever fucking seen before. But I get really self-conscious about having love handles, right? And I have to diet for years on end to get rid of them. They're just so pervasive. I can't stand it. I've thought about it like, dude, I could just throw this shit up. It would take me 2 months to get to where I want to be. I can't, fuck, man. I thought about it. I can't do that shit. I don't like throwing up. It fucks me up. I want to be a fish. Will hormones do the job? That and some pretty radical surgery, but you can get there. Don't worry. 6X with $2 says, was Abby's shotgun a real boomstick? It was a sawed-off. That's what Ash said his boomstick was. That was his sawed-off, right? It counts, right? What the fuck is that Wesker pistol? It was the anti-BOW gun from the end of the game. I guess that's a spoiler, huh? You get an anti-BOW gun at the end of the game, and I guess I unlocked it when I beat it. Yo, who could block instantaneously now? Idiot. There is a recovery, like after you reload or aim, it takes a while to be able to go back into your menu. That's kind of odd. I just destroyed some with my fist in The Last of Us 2. JK, I died a lot. Lifetime Natty is the Jedi way. Yeah, it is for me. You know, it's not so much because I have any kind of respect for bodybuilding or anything like that. It's not like, whoa, are there 3 of them? Can you suck my dick, please? Can you please just fuck off, game? Would you put like 4 in the same fucking room, knowing full well I can't do shit about it? Oh, I'm upset with this fucking video game. Save love handles for femboy hooters. I fucking love that became such a pervasive meme. Okay, I got 1 knife strike in. That's good enough, right? Throwing up seems like just the worst thing. Oh, yeah. So here's an issue I have. When I throw up, I break blood vessels around my eyes because I heave really hard. I can't stop myself from doing it. I think it's a mental thing. When I get over that toilet, I'm like, ugh, and I just freak the fuck out. It sucks. Fasting, dieting, and exercise seems to be the way. Oh, it's definitely Shark Boy. It's 100% the way to go. There's no doubt about it. I'm not advocating anorexia in the least bit. Let's be fair, though. It gets results. Definitely don't do that shit, though. That's just... I mean, like, that is not good. So I had a buddy... for those of you who don't know, I used to sing in a death metal band. And I had a buddy that was the singer before me. And the reason he needed to be replaced is because he was... I mean, he was a morbidly obese guy for the longest time. But he also, to fix that, became anorexic. And when he did, he actually... The stomach acid that came from him throwing up so much burnt holes in his esophagus. And he wasn't able to do death metal growls anymore. Which is very much necessary for a death metal lead singer, right? So I had to replace him because of that. Mr. Gone Fate Team with $2, you'll know what fight I'm talking about. Yeah, where I am right now, I am just now... I did just about everything in the Seattle containment zone. I pretty much explored the entire area. And the last thing I have left to do is head over to the courthouse in the Seattle containment zone. So I'm not too far into it. Oh, wait a minute. This is like a way previous save. Oh, fuck. I need to save more often, guys. Did you guys know that I don't save very much? It does get results. I got down to 102 at 5.7. Yeah, I know it works. I mean, when you deprive your body of nutrients, holy shit. You'll see some quick results. The only problem is there are massive, massive repercussions from that shit. It's just not worth it to look good for a little bit. And plus, if you've deprived yourself of nutrients, if you want to look good and skinny, it's not going to happen with throwing up. Because you'll be skinny for sure, but you'll be a sickly type of skinny. It's not like you're going to be winning any bodybuilding competitions. And for someone like me who just spends all of his time working out, that's just counterproductive. I get why people do it, though. It's like, I mean, like we were saying, it fucking works. It's just, it's too unhealthy. I feel like I'm preaching to people right now. I don't want to fucking be that guy. Get on a stream and tell you how to live your fucking life. Just please don't be unhealthy. Just don't kill yourselves, please. Oh, guess who's burping? I don't know, man, about love handles. Girls kind of dig the dad body. Yeah, you're not wrong. My wife does love my chubbiness, so I lucked out that way. I lucked out in a lot of ways with my wife. She's fucking incredible. Where was I going again? Another room. It's not downstairs, Jared. Don't go downstairs. I think the same thing about speed. Then I think a little more and probably not a good idea. Speed? Yeah, maybe don't fuck with speed too much. That might be a good idea to leave alone. I'm working on getting down to 140, but I'm not keeping track. Yeah, you know, I was keeping track of my weight for a while because I usually hover around 230 to 240. A lot of that is lean muscle mass, so it's not as fat as it sounds, but I enjoy being somewhere in the neighborhood of 215. I feel much better and healthier at 215. And I do cardio before I lift, and that definitely helps, but I've just stopped weighing myself. My big issue is I eat like garbage. And my wife always says the same thing to me. You can't outrun a bad diet, and it's totally true. You really can't. I need to understand that one day. But your boy is a fucking idiot. I get so worried about doing... Oh, fuck, that was close. Here we go. Oh, good, you didn't reload. Thanks, Ethan. Guess who's fucking retrying, you piece of shit. Fuck. If you know you're going to puke, drinking some water right before makes the strain weight. Oh, that would help so much, Harry. God damn it. I would have loved to have had that advice like 3 months ago. That's how long it goes between me puking. I can tell you the last time I puked. I get, no joke, this sounds such a fucking wussy thing. Before I throw up, I legitimately shake a little bit from being nervous because it's such a strain on my body. That is a genius idea, though. I have no idea why my stupid ass has not come up with it yet. Jesus, it makes so much sense when you think about it. I hope I'm not... So, what I always fear with these games is that, hey, I have all these resources in the beginning. I should use them to create all these healing items. And then I think to myself, like, fuck, what if they're just front-loading all the resources and they're hoping that I just take care of myself and use them wisely? I'm burning 1,000 calories just sitting here breathing. I got the highest metabolism on Earth. I'm 38, 5'11", and still haven't budged from 160 since I was 20. Wow. I burn about... My resting metabolic rate is somewhere in the neighborhood of like... Oh, Christ, what is it? Fuck me. I used to remember it so perfectly. Yeah, but I mean, like, I burn a lot of fucking calories just because I have a lot of muscle mass. The more muscle you have, the more fat you burn just by existing. But I was not blessed with a good metabolism, that's for sure. And then once you lift more, you have a bigger appetite, so then you gain more fat. It's a fucking vicious cycle. Sigzex says, with $2, by the way, thank you, man. Best Cuban dish? That is a good question. Okay, so there's a couple different ways you could take this, right? Now, there are a lot of, like, vague Cuban island dishes made with, like, real sugarcane stuff and shit that I don't know about, but as a Miami Cuban, I will say, I mean, it sounds obvious, but Cuban arroz con pollo is fucking... I don't like mayonnaise at all, but Cubans will put a layer of mayonnaise over the yellow rice with all the stuff on it and then melt 10 pounds of cheese over the top of it. A little bit of fucking chicken. It's good stuff. Very fucking good. Arroz con pollo, fucking... If you're going to, like, let's say, like, a Cuban deli, fucking medianoche is always going to be good. Guayaba pastelitos are fucking killer. Like, there's a lot of really good Cuban food. There's this restaurant in Miami called La Carreta, and it has this killer pan con bistec sandwich. Fuck. I knew it. Can I change to my knife, please? Please, change to the fucking knife, Ethan. You guys, if I had a camera just on my scroll wheel, I was fucking... Nothing. Piece of shit. Oh, they're not front-loading. The game will give you all the... That's good to know, because I don't remember much of this game, so... Speaking of unhealthy, I remember my first time at an Arby's and buying a steak burger. Now, bear in mind, I was amazed because I'm from the UK, and I felt like I lost half my life after eating the burger. You might have, honestly. Kenzie says, I ran a bad diet, but it was 5 miles cardio daily. Nobody wants that work. 100% in agreement. I feel good if I get 3 miles in. That's like a crazy day for me, so I couldn't do that for sure. Fuck that. It's good to see there are people in the chat, though, that are fucking staying fit, though. It's really cool. I know that sounds so stupid in the modern era, but as someone who grew up in the 90s, like, the gym was only something you did if you were, like, one of those gym rats people make fun of, Nowadays, it's really cool to see people like, yeah, let's go to the fucking gym. Like, it's a common thing. Just, growing up, that just wasn't the case. It's super cool to see. So, like, I'm glad when people get in here that are my age and like, yeah, I'm fucking staying fit. It's like, fuck yeah, dude, get it. Gian Costa with $2. Thank you, man. Dude, look up a video on how to dodge an RE7. I fucking need that, apparently. Yeah, I will. SigZex, Orlando Cuban recommendations. So there are ramen spots in Orlando I could tell you about, but I don't think I've ever eaten Cuban food in Orlando before. Thank you for the two, from both of you, though, by the way. I much appreciate it, guys. You guys have been so fucking nice this stream, honestly. God damn it. I don't know what it is that I fucking did in this world to deserve people being so goddamn nice to me, but I fucking appreciate the shit out of it, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, staying fit, me. Dude, honestly, if I were you, this is gonna sound like such a douchebag, like, you would be so fucking surprised how goddamn fun it is to make like these drastic changes to your body. It's incredible from like a scientific perspective. Like, if you have like an analytical mind at all, just the thought that you can do these things to your body it's just flat out mind blowing. You know what I mean? If you're someone who gets really into projects, like you're a project type of guy, like I am, you do yourself a disservice by not at least looking into like getting into fitness. It is such an interesting road to go down, man. Like, you start to learn so much about yourself and about the world and how strong you are, how strong you can. It's insane. It's really, really cool shit. Just a super interesting thing to learn about. There's a lot of education involved. It requires you to like get skilled at things you might not already be skilled at. I don't know. There's something about working out. It's really fucking cool. And we got super chats all over the place. Yo, Austin Jones with $4.99. Thanks so much, man. Did I miss the Burger King stream? No, you did not. That's still happening, by the way. My buddy Jaeger, if he was here, he would definitely berate me, and he would be right to do so, because I need to do that stream. It is coming, I promise. Kevin De Los Santos, $5. Thank you, man. Gonna knock out. Love your vids, bro. Take it easy. Keep it sleazy. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the $5, bro. Much appreciated. Mr. Gone Fate Team with $2 says, because you care about all of us and you talk to us. Oh, fuck yeah, man. I guess it's worth it then. Hell yeah. I honestly, so when I went into streaming, it was interesting. The first time I keep telling the same fucking stories all the time. The first time I ever streamed, it was playing the Resident Evil 2 remake when my video first released on RE2 Remake. And I kind of just thought that this is how you interact with your chat in streams. I had never really watched a lot of streams. I wasn't good at it. I didn't have streamers that I watched, so I didn't have a lot of examples to follow, right? But I just figured, you talk to everyone and you spend the whole time just talking to people, because that's what I do. And it turns out that's not super duper common with streamers, I guess. Can we just take his arm off, maybe? Fuck. Okay, maybe we won't fuck with them anymore. I was just kind of playing with them. All right, there we go, Gary. Let's get you out in the open. I'm gonna waste all of my ammo on these fucking 3 motherfuckers. Oh shit, that's not good. Okay. Chill. Okay. Good. No, now we run. We run. This is what we do. Thank you. Thank you for just stumbling. I hate you, and I want you to die. You see how I'm actually physically dodging in real world? That's how you know I'm a real piece of shit. Is he gonna stay? Oh, fuck, I thought he was gonna stay there. Okay, he looked like he was winding up for a fucking big attack. God damn it. Jared. You fucker. Yeah, boy says, that's okay. Yeah, because it fits with the sentence. I thought it was just part of the sentence. Yeah, boy, have you played the new Last of Us? If so, what do you think of it? I have. I'm about 5 hours in, and I really like it a lot so far. We were talking about it before. I don't understand the controversy. It may be because I haven't gotten there yet, but I don't get it. We're going to take the Albert. Even though... Okay, so maybe this is a time to find out. It definitely does not take 9mm, right? Like, there's no way. Think about it. Because of you, Dragon Ball Z. That is true. For those of you that don't know, Mr. Gohan Fatine is essentially writing a Jared fanfiction called Dragon Ball Z. And it's probably the greatest piece of fucking literature ever written. It's fucking amazing. Jared, use the Albert gun. I want to see you are in luck, because that is exactly what I intend on doing. Albert gun isn't that good. No, I shot a molded straight in the head with it. It did like no damage, so... It sounds cool as fuck, though. Give it a listen real quick. Hold up. Yeah, I know you're there. Ah, that sounds good. It didn't even blow his fucking head off, but whatever. Can they damage each other? Because that'd be sick as fuck. 3 shots to down a single molded. Oh, it does take 9mm. Word. Okay, this might actually be usable then. It just sounds too cool to give up, honestly. Yo, can we please just not have you live? Thank you. It's powerful, but doesn't hold too much ammo from what I remember. That seems to be the case for sure. That checks out. Just grab the shotty. I can't get it out of that room yet. I have to have the thing to... Or do I? I might have remembered that wrong. I guess we could grab the shotty from that room. I thought I had to have like a thing to keep there so that it doesn't close me in. I could be wrong though. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to try it out anyways. Dude just killed 2 of them in the basement. I'm in the basement right now. What do you think? We all know Brad had the best samurai edge. You're fucking right about that, Sig says. Gian Costa with $2. Pull up RE Dodging Guide. It's 6 minute saves. Alright, you know what? I think that is worth doing right now. Thank you for the $2, by the way, man. Okay, so let's take you. And let's look up. Here we go. Let's go to our thing here. No, I want to go. God, YouTube Studio sucks now. So let's do this. Let's say... Oh, you can actually see my thing live on the fucking thing. Cool. RE7 Dodge, guys. So let's follow this and let's see if this is indeed... Okay, Dodge molded tutorial. Let's check it out. Put it over here. Okay, so they slow it down. Oh, word. You could just fucking hit them straight out. Yo, all right. Hold up. Let's see. Hey, Mets Gaming. What's up, man? It has been a while. How you been? Brian says the shotty's in the room by the pool. Yeah, I know where it is. I just thought I needed an item to take it out of there. I might be wrong though. Okay, so let's see how this guy handles it here. Let's check you out. Oh, you just duck. Oh, come on. You can duck right under it. Oh, please, fool. What about regular attacks? He just moved to the side? I don't think I would be able to pull this off like in the heat of the moment though. I probably will. Yo, he doesn't give a fuck. Look at him. Okay, so there's like a certain way he wiggles his head before he does that normal attack. Because those ones he kind of charges up pretty easy. You got to move to the side and then boom. Okay, we might could pull that off, right? I don't know why he turns away from him though. I don't get that part. See, because I could do that. Knife these fools for sure. This is good for one-on-one, but I'd like to see this stuff get used. With like multiple motherfuckers around. This is cool though. Yeah, this guy like knows every fucking where the animation ends. He knows where the hitboxes are. Fucking expert mode. Damn. Okay, so you just like run by these fools and they can't even. All right. Fuck, that might be worth fucking around with. Damn it. Heck, I hate that I had to donate for you to finally see it. I mean, I didn't necessarily, like, I could have just kept going the way I was going, just dying. Oh, great. Now we're fucking up. Hold up. Now my shit's lagging like a motherfucker. Hold up. Why is this happening? Why am I dropping frames? Yo, don't do that. Hold on. Okay, just exit out of you. Was that really causing the... Having a YouTube video on this monitor was causing the issue? Fucking Windows is weird. Are you using the defense books? No, I have one. Does it teach you how to dodge in the defense books? Let's go check it out. Molded weakness was ducking all along. We fucking fucked it up. The turning away isn't necessary. All right, word. The only attack you can't dodge is the jump. Ah, word. Secrets of defense. What does that do? That's sick. What, do it just having it means it works? Huh. Oh, reduce when guarding. So I just have to have this in my inventory and I'm good? Fuck. All right. That's cool. Well, I'll be totally honest with you. This is kind of how I beat the game before. Just like I'd die and I'd be like, okay, well, let's go back and do that a different way. So I feel like a dingus now. We got to have a tidy inventory, right? I would love to hear your opinion on Metro Last Light and Exodus. I would love to give it to you, honestly. I fucking love those games. We were actually streaming a while ago. I think it was months ago. We were streaming Metro Exodus. I love that game. Yeah, the Metro series in general is fucking... As a matter of fact, what was your name? Mr. Young Hegelian? Hopefully I didn't terribly butcher that. I made a video on Metro 2033 a very long time ago. Do prepare yourself for some pretty shoddy production value because it was earlier videos, but yeah, look up Avalanche Reviews Metro 2033. I had a Stalker retrospective for a while, and I thought the logical step after that was to cover the Metro games, and I don't think I covered Last Light. So if you want to check that out, that might give you an opinion. And then it'll be one more view for the millions I get daily. No, I don't get millions of views daily. That'd be sweet though, right? Oh, there was a wooden shotgun in that Scorpion? Oh, that's right, because he kept chasing me around. I left the room and totally forgot about it. Duh, Jared. Okay, that's what I was fucking up. I was like, damn, I know there's something I'm forgetting. Did you know Stalker's getting a sequel? I don't think that's ever going to happen, man. I don't think it's ever going to happen. The guy who has the rights to the series right now is such a money-hungry piece of shit. We're never going to see it. So here's an interesting story. Actually, for those of you, this is a fucking public service announcement. For those of you who haven't yet, why am I getting turned around in here? Stop looking at the chat, maybe, Jared. You fucking asshole. For those of you that don't already, the probably one of the best up and coming YouTubers, period, is Grimbeard. Grimbeard. And he actually just did a video on Stalker, which means I think I technically have to marry him now. But he told a story about during Stalker development, even though they had like they had like 100 people working on Stalker at one point at CSG. Even though they had like 100 people working on it, the parking lot only held like 4 cars, and 3 of them belonged to the guy who was running the place. And they were all like sports cars and shit. He's all obsessed with like money and fucking being a piece of shit. But I don't know. I feel like if we do get an actual Stalker 2, it's going to be in the form of like a mobile game or something he can make the most amount of money on, like with like fucking loot boxes. I just cannot believe that he's going to produce a quality product, you know? You sure beat yourself up a lot for your older videos, Jared. Yeah, it comes with the territory of improving. You tend to really hate the stuff that you did before you improved. You know what I mean? It's a good sign. Like, I still enjoy some of my older content, but then I cringe at like my voiceover quality isn't quite as good in some of them, and with some of them, which I still do today, I try to make really stupid jokes that never land. And I didn't really have an idea for the format that I wanted either. So there was a lot of stuff that, you know, just doesn't line up with the shit that I'm used to now. But I still enjoy it. I try to tell people who are used to my retrospectives now, I have just killer capture equipment. I've gotten better at editing, writing, pacing, voice, everything. So if you came into my, I mean, 3/4 of people who watch my channel came to my channel after the Resident Evil retrospective. And if you're used to that level of quality, maybe the older stuff might not please you too much. Am I finishing this tonight? Nah, probably not. We're just sitting around having some fun. A lot of people might have noticed when I play games on stream, I don't finish them or anything. I just be like, yo, I feel like playing this game, and then I do. At least there's no Deliverance oink. Oh, come on. It's a classic. You need at least one per game. Okay, so let's do this. No, I'm serious. Look up the Stalker devs Twitter. Yeah, I know. I know that they have a Stalker 2 planned. I just don't think it's actually going to come out, because they're supposed to be pretty deep into the development cycle by now, and we still haven't really seen any screens of a game world. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, that was a super chat I just read. Sorry, Zigzags. I didn't even say thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, I still haven't gotten all that stuff. Okay. So it sucks that your cancel button is your aim button. So when you go to cancel out of stuff, you end up aiming your gun, which isn't a terrible problem, but it's just annoying as fuck for consistency's sake. Avalanche, big hello and hope you're doing well from Naples, Florida. Enjoy your playthrough. Don't agree with all your reviews, but always respect your opinion and always entertain. Well, Hardbody, I appreciate the shit out of that. You're in Naples? No fucking way, Hardbody. You gotta know me at some point then. I fucking live in Naples. You have to know me. There's no way. I bounce here at the only bar anybody goes to. How is that possible? There's no way someone watches me in Naples. That's crazy. Appreciate it though. Thank you, man. I saw some early gameplay of Metro and the AK looked just like the one from Stalker. It did, didn't it? I heard him in the right headphone. Wait, you said there was a wooden shotgun in that Scorpion room upstairs. I don't believe that there is. Am I crazy? Did I miss it? Maybe I should turn on item indicators, honestly. Okay, so let's do this. Why don't we go to options? We'll go to display, camera wobble on, phone icon, heads up display. Let's turn that on. And I think that'll give me item indicators as well, right? I guess it's not too intrusive having the heads up display. Oh, there. Jesus Christ, Jared. How the fuck did you miss that? Okay, I can't do a whole lot with that there. I don't like having these here. I might turn them back off. I gotta quit hitting C. Oh, fuck. I did not want to use that. God damn it. Daryl's crossbow's in The Last of Us. Oh, really? Is it? Damn, that's cool as fuck. Do you mind bending steel bars for us? That'd be neat. I'm not against the idea. I was rewatching old RE videos and they're still fine. Well, I'm glad that they definitely still entertain people because I still like them a lot. But when you watch your own work, a lot of times you don't watch it. So you can watch something that you've made from two different perspectives. A lot of the times when you're a creator, you watch it from the perspective of, oh, fuck me. This is the wrong move. Oh, shit. Chill. Yo, fucking, dude, please. You are a fucking asshole, and I hate everything about you. Oh, there's something in there. No, there isn't. You can watch your content from the point of view of, oh, yeah, I kind of want to be entertained, and I remember making this content. It puts a smile on my face. Or you could be like me and watch it as, I'm going to act like I'm a perspective or a viewer, and this is how I'm going to view this content. And that's... Oh, good, Jared. You don't have it. Oh, fucking awesome. Ooh, okay. Anyways, the point is I am pretty hard on my earlier stuff, but I'm hard on it because I want to improve really bad. I still enjoy it. It has its place. You know what I mean? I would just rather it didn't exist. Okay, so let's get rid of you. And we'll take you. Put you in here. Get rid of you, nice and easy. And I guess we're going to have a shotgun now, so we might as well keep that around. We can actually kind of ditch this gun. I wish we could unload it, honestly. That'd be sick. I just want to play around with this. Oh, you can prevent Jack from grabbing you by blocking. Interesting. You can duck his attacks? Fuck yeah. Let me try that out next time. C is for drugs. Everybody knows that. Do you think it's weird that Dragon's Dogma is getting an anime before Resident Evil? I didn't before, but now I kind of do. You mentioned it. Here we go. Okay, so maybe having the item indicators on is a pretty good idea. It makes it feel like so much more of like a survival horror gameplay type of deal. If you, whoa. So that's not just pre-baked, that's an actual live light source. Look at that, how it reflects on the gun. I never knew that. It doesn't reflect on anything on the ground, so I just never... Damn, that's cool as fuck. God, honestly, the lighting engine in RE is just flat out impressive. I noticed you picked up a Day of the Dead t-shirt while in Japan, so I was curious if you were into horror movies or just dug the shirt. A little voice, I technically don't really get into horror movies too much, but one of my greatest loves of all time are zombie movies. I fucking love zombie movies. Especially old zombie movies with the slow-moving Romero-esque zombies and not the sprinting 28 Days Later zombies. They have their place, and they can be scary as fuck. But I'm more into the slow-moving Romero style. I guess I probably could have done that and not spend so much handgun ammo on the molded. But sometimes you just got to pick a plan and stick to it, you know. Okay, so we have the shotgun. Where else can we use the scorpion key? Thor Hjorth Hjorth. I want to say that's right. Thor Hjorth. Thanks very much, man, for the super chat. What are your thoughts on the RE8 trailer? I think it looks interesting enough. I really don't like the setting very much. It seems very stereotypical, like horror movie. I don't like the subject matter. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like the whole werewolves thing. Like, it doesn't get me. Why am I going up here, by the way? But like I was talking about before, I'm going to give the game a chance to impress me. So I'm not going to make up my mind like, oh, I don't like it, period, the end. I'm not going to make up my mind, but I am not starting off with the most positive opinion. You could say that. Alyssa Ashcroft. Over 20 missing. More on the way. Fuck, that's sick. Okay, so we know that. Oh, okay, yeah. And this heads in. Ah, right. I know where I am now. Did I ever see The Thing? Oh, God. The Thing is fucking incredible. One of my favorite memories of that movie. So I watched The Thing for the first time when I was probably like 17 or 18 years old. I kind of found it late in my life. But after I found out about it, I used to get really into downloading really high quality Blu-ray rips back in the day. And back when it was not very financially feasible to have multiple terabyte hard drives. And I did, because I just wanted to store all of my media and have a big collection. I've always been a collector, I guess. But I really wanted my wife to check out The Thing, and she is a big baby. She can't stand horror movies, and I finally talked her into it, and now it's like one of our favorite movies of all time. It's just so good. Hey, Avalanche, cool to see you doing live streams. I fairly new to the channel, but I've really been enjoying your horror game reviews. Keep up the good work, man. It's awesome. Well, thank you very much. Very fucking happy to provide a little bit of entertainment in what seems to be an absolutely insane time in history right now. Okay, so let's get rid of some shit. I don't think I'm going to need the pendulum for the clock, right? Like, I don't imagine I will. Also, I gotta fucking piss again. What is going on? Oh, that's right. So I've been trying to eat more. I've been trying to drink more water lately. I think that's finally catching up to me. Let's keep up with you guys. Let's see what's going on over here. But that werewolf is going to act like Mr. X and follow you around. I'm going to be totally honest. Like I said before, I really don't like the idea of pervasive, constant, unkillable enemies in video games. It doesn't do the same thing for me it does for other people. Instead of feeling like whoa, that's crazy, I'm super into it, I just get really stressed out. Like, I'm gonna have to reset the game. He caught me. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how I feel about it. I don't like the whole constant enemy stalking you thing. It just doesn't hit me the same way it hits everybody else. Okay, hold on. Everybody freeze. I said freeze. A little voice just said, nice. I'm actually really good friends with most of the cast from Day of the Dead. They're awesome people. Such bleak film, very friendly cast. Even met George a few times. Wonderful guy. Oh, okay, so that is incredible because here's the thing. I am one of the few people whose favorite Dead movie is Day of the Dead. It's just, that's crazy you would mention that. Now, I will be, in all fairness, my favorite technically is the Savini remake of Night of the Living Dead from 93? But Day of the Dead is my favorite of the original Dead trilogy because it has the most interesting acting, the most realistic acting from people, even though it is super animated and fucking everybody's exaggerating everything. Just fucking Dr. Frankenstein and the guy in charge. Oh, it's too fucking good. I want to know what you're doing with my time. Are you just jerking me off? Like, fucking goddamn. The choke on him. What a killer thing to say when you're... God damn it, I love Day of the Dead so fucking much. Goes without saying, though, Jamaican helicopter pilot is probably the best character. Just like in the intro, his dialogue in the helicopter with the headset. Shh, listen, you can hear him over the fucking engine. Like, I can't do a Jamaican accent. That's offensive. It's a dead place like all the others. Like, oh god, such good dialogue in that fucking game. Yo, Lucius is here. What's up, man? Damn it, Jared. What's up, handsome? How about the Thing prequel from 2011? It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. I wish they would have used practical effects, because the Thing was so well known for its practical effects, and then you do like mostly CG with the Thing sequel, I guess. I did like how it literally starts off, or how it literally ends right as the Thing ended. Like that, I like that. That was cool. I just would have liked to have seen practical effects for the Alien. Day of the Dead is the best villain? Oh, for sure. Currently playing through all the Resident Evil games I can get my hands on for PS4. Fuck yeah, dude. There's some good stuff. Resident Evil 0, RE1 remake, RE2 and 3 remake. There's some fucking solid. Just on the PS4, you could play some fucking incredible Resident Evil games. Day of the Dead is better than Dawn of the Dead. I totally agree. Now, that's not talking shit about Dawn of the Dead, because I fucking love Dawn of the Dead, but let's face it, Day of the Dead is the best. Was the Savini remake the one that was filmed just north of Pittsburgh? I don't know where it was filmed, honestly. I'm kind of interested what zombies we'll get in RE8. I don't think we'll get any at all, to be totally honest with you. It seems like they're pivoting away from the zombies in these games, and that sucks. I need to understand how to unlock that. Just remember 3 A's and a handprint. Okay, Jared. 3 A's and a handprint. So, Travis. William. You're not an A. There is an A. 3 A's. Tamara. Those are 3 A's, Jared. Guess who's a fucking genius now? Yo. And then we get a molded. Where you at? Does he come out of here? I know there's a molded. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, so now we get to try. Oh, okay, he's got an arm though. That arm shit don't fucking play. All right, hold up. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Ah, Jared, you didn't fucking duck fast enough, did you? Can I just please just fuck off, you fucking wiener. Okay, maybe I should be blocking, and maybe I should have saved before I came here. There's a lot of things that we could criticize right now, guys. Okay, so now... Ah, fuck it, I'll just use it. Can I please? Oh, good. Now the fucking shortcut, it just doesn't work. Where are all my health items at? Did I get rid of them? Did I get rid of all my health items? There's no way I... Okay, I did. Or one of them. God damn it, I really don't want to waste that. Oh, I really don't fucking want to. Shit. Okay. Night of the Living Dead 90 was filmed in PA. I went to the cemetery in the house. The guy who owns it isn't too fond of people coming into his property. That makes a lot of sense. Mr. Go on Fatine, favorite Devil May Cry one-liner. I don't know about one-liner, but I think I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light is probably the greatest fucking video game quote ever. Dark soul with light. Grimbeard is great. Plays a lot of horror games people haven't heard of. Great narrative voice as well. His music isn't bad either if you're into Manson. Yeah, no, he's killer. I really like his goth industrial stuff too. I totally agree. He's got an amazing like sense of humor. It's very rare that you're watching a YouTube video, or I'm watching a YouTube video, and the humor actually lands on me, and his stuff does every time. So he's doing right by my book. That's how we do that. I remember an SMG in this game. Yeah, towards the end you get one. Or I guess towards the end I actually started using it. I don't know when you actually get it. No, don't use that, Jared. You fucking idiot. Let's save it, because I almost died down there like an idiot. That's a quarantine arm if I've ever seen one. Oh god, that's a really cool idea for a phenomenon. Like, that's a good name, quarantine arm. I'm not sure if I was supposed to feel sympathetic towards Captain Rhodes in Day of the Dead or not. I'm not saying he was right, but I get where he was coming from. Yeah, I mean, think about it for his background. He was a military guy. He was given orders that these scientists are supposed to be performing this certain job, right? Scientists aren't performing that job. On top of the fact that his men are dying left and right, for the scientists to be able to do that, like he said, I'm not saying he's right, but you can kind of understand where he's coming from. Hey, Mr. Go on Fate Team with $2. Thank you, man. I like Flock Off Featherface. C1. There's a lot of them. There's some good stuff. Wait, did I? Why did I? Oh, he's in the other room. I'm an idiot. Okay. So to be honest with you, my issue is I'm trying to guess what he's going to do next instead of responding to his movements. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to patiently wait. I think it's a little harder on PC because I actually have to like reach with my pinky to hit control instead of having a button that's always at my thumb's access. Okay, so you should... Is he gone? Ready? Okay. So you're just going to fuck off? Like, you should be at least here, right? No? Anyone play the 21 DLC for this game? Actually got to face Mr. Big Head. Who is Mr. Big Head? B, I never heard of DLC called 21 then. Yo, 6X says, with $2, thanks, man. Fun fact, Manson cucked Captain America. You're going to have to tell that story, because I'm going to need some verification on that one. Hey, Jared, I think normal mode is too easy for you. You should start Madhouse. I feel like you're not being serious, because I'm dying a lot. Okay, so I know there's a boss fight down here, and I don't have the resources to fight it, but... Okay, I'm not going to take that yet. What I would like to do is search this place first. I don't have enough health items to fight this guy. Is this where the guy pops out? Do it. No, it's not. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Let's see what you guys are saying. I really want games to give us OP weapons when we finish. Give us the option to unlock them like the Infinite RPG and RE4 and 5. Yeah, I agree. Just because a lot of time, like for example with RE3, I have so much fucking fun going through there with 2 of those coins that give you extra damage with the pistol. Like, I would be fucking down with that. Just because, like, you enjoy playing the game, but you kind of want to... Wait, what happened to the... Oh, he already took it. Oh, you fucker. Gian Costa with $2. Thank you, man. Jared, the DLC of this game is godly. I love it. Yeah, the only one I played was Not a Hero, but I really, really liked it. It was a little more combat centric, but I thought it played really well. I think this game probably plays a little better once you have more resources, actually. What is that? Wait. Oh, okay, because I didn't go in there. That's what I need to do. I was like, wait a minute. Something should have happened. I was going to grab this first, but I think he grabs it first. And then I just fucked up the routine. Hardbody says, greatest line in gaming history. James, it's hot as hell in here. Angela, you see it too? For me, it's always like this. Yes, her voice actress was killer. People talk a lot of shit about her, saying she didn't sound natural. She sounded like she was fucked up, and she was kind of supposed to. Also, I agree, that's a killer fucking line. That and the iconic when he's talking to Maria, you better get that cough checked out. Like, he just did, like, he sounded so fucking, I don't give a shit when he said that. I loved it. Okay, well, I pressed F on you a million times. Now you're going to do this? Okay, so we can get him down. We could do that, but I think there's more we can do here. We got, oh, we got a whole bunch. Okay, cool. Mystical on Fade Team with $2. Thank you, man. RE5 Co-op Dragon Ball Legends match RE6. Yeah, so actually, there are a lot of people who want to play RE5, and that's fucking cool as shit. I'm down to do that. I'm just fucking never at a point, unless I'm streaming. Like, I just am never at a point where I could just, like, play video games very often. It sounds weird for someone who does that for a living. Yeah, I will, though, I promise. I have promised 2 people specifically that I will play RE5 with them, and I 100%. Okay, don't lean into that kick so much there, Ethan. Damn, everyone's saying 21's the way to go. Fuck, I fucked up, man. I haven't played it yet. Avalanche reviews. Do you ever watch your head? Wait, do you ever water your head and stand in the sun to see if hair grows? I haven't tried it yet. But I haven't not tried it, so that could work. Alright. I hit F on you and nothing happened, so I guess that's all to be done there. 11 rounds. Let's see what we do. SigsX says, I miss Chuck Norris difficulty, not as bad as Asian. I miss Chuck Norris difficulty, not as bad as Asian. I'm going to be honest with you there, SigsX. I don't know if I get what you mean by that, but I appreciate the shit out of you saying it. Oh, no, you got to follow up, 6X. You said that Manson cucked Captain America. I need to know what the hell is behind that. 21, that's the card DLC for this game, right? Really? Damn, everybody's saying that shit's good. Holy shit. Okay. The last time so many people agreed about something in my chat, they were fucking with me. So I kind of feel like you guys are fucking with me now. Okay, yeah, put me in a position where I can't run. Thank you very much, video game. You fucking piece of shit. I love how this guy can take a fucking shotgun to the face like a champ, but if you kick a body bag on it, he stumbles like a little pussy. Yo, relax, fool. No need to be sorry. Just die. Can I fuck you up, please? I feel like that's probably not the most efficient way to kill him, huh? Oh, relax, dude. Relax. Chill. Can't. Okay, why can't I? I don't have enough space? Fuck you. Dude, are you serious? I'm an idiot. I fucked myself. I honestly think this game would probably be a little easier to play, like, at a higher level if you were using a controller. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. God, I wish I had space for that fucking chainsaw. I meant to block. You know what? If I die, it's okay because... See, now I know to go down there, clear my inventory so that I can use the chainsaw. That's the word, chainsaw, Jared. RE7, these hands edition. Yeah, everybody's saying to check out these... Fuck, I need to. God damn it. Okay, so let's head back up here. Head on this way. Watch a knife only run. It's fuck, man. See, there seems to be like a decent amount of lag in this game between ducking, going to run, entering your menu. Not lag. Not. It's like, okay, so let's say I aim and then come back. Heading into my menu takes longer than it would take for me to just hit my menu button, and it throws me the fuck off. I can't believe this game hides a flashback till the end of the family, warning, I think, Ethan or Mia about what's happening to them. I don't remember that, to be honest. I don't remember a lot about this game. I remember having that little discussion with the old guy who runs the place, and him saying, like, relax, I don't want to hurt you, or something like that. Like, that was a legitimately emotional moment, actually, when I think about it. 3 slots should be enough, right? You can duck under a swing. Okay, that's okay. Let's try ducking under a swings for sure. What ending are you gonna go with? Okay, so last time I saved Mia, so this time I'll save, what's her name? Zoe? Okay, Manson made a music video called Tainted Love with Chris Evans for a movie called Another... Oh, I remember Another Teen Movie. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, 6X, you're absolutely... Fuck, yo, he rolls up in a fucking caddy with the license plate that says Goth Thug. Yeah, I remember the fuck out of that. Hell yeah. Damn it, I forgot. Shit, I have kids. I have to go to bed. Great channel, great content, cool cats in this thread. Good night, all. Fuck yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Yeah, I got everything right, yeah. Either, I think the lag is on purpose. You have a low frame rate. No, yeah, it's not so much, it's input lag. It's not like lag for my inputs to be displayed. It's like purposely, like for example, if I reload this weapon and then try to go to my inventory or my menu, I can't do it until he, not only is he done reloading his weapon, but he's returned it to like high ready. I am playing this at 60 frames per second on a 100 hertz monitor, which definitely does not help though. So there's a lot of shit getting in the way. That's alright though. We'll figure this shit out. Nothing on the ground, right? Nothing to fuck with. Gunpowder. I don't want to get just in case the goddamn chainsaw, so we'll leave that the fuck alone. That's all you have to say. The dude was nearly beheaded. Ah, poor guy. Fun fact, goth girl twerking. That is always a fun fact. Oh, you can cancel animations involving your hands by block. Ooh, I'm going to do that for when I'm reloading. Fuck yeah. Yo, oh, word. All right. That's sick. I wonder if I can cancel the cocking of the shotgun. Let's try. Nah. Relax, relax, relax. Well, that's nice of you. You know, it turns out he's just misunderstood. He's a sweetheart, really. Alright, relax, 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 relax. Alright, fucking don't insult my balls, please. At the very least. I expect you to leave my balls out of this. Yo, who's the man now? Fuck off. I'm the best there ever was. Okay, so Q doesn't fucking work apparently sometimes when you press it. Fuck. Lucky I got that block off. Yo, you can cancel that. That's sick. Word. I assume he can't take damage during that state, or I would be hitting him. Okay. Alright, relax, relax, relax. Fuck. And then another one. Shit. Okay, is that no damage, or what are we talking about here? Give me your weird back cancer. I should have blocked that. I thought I was blocking. In my defense, I thought I was blocking. The Sun is the worst boss fight? I don't remember his boss fight. I remember his boss fight in the DLC. Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played this game. Okay, that doesn't open. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that pistol sounds fucking killer. I love it. Okay, so let's try this again. This time with way more cool moves. Okay. Hey, Mr. Go on Fade Team with $5. Thanks, man. Oh, fuck. Hold up, hold up, hold up. That's... Maybe we don't fuck ourselves too much. Do not fuck with me. I am an assassin. I am not to be fucked with. Dude, I am going to use this fucking block cancel so much now. You have no... He's behind me, isn't he? Wait. It didn't cancel. It fucking... ended it. Oh, good. Good. Awesome. Why can't this work? Please, I just want to use my fucking mouse to do that, and it's not happening, and it's really pissing me off. I promise I'll read your super chat in a second, Mr. Go on 18. It doesn't actually do the reload. Oh, it cancels the animation. It doesn't... Okay, I get... Okay, I see what you're getting at. I thought, like, it would just perform the action of reloading without the animation of it. That was my bad. Okay, I thought I was going to juke him out a little bit there. Fuck. Yeah, from where you didn't expect. The thunder from down under. Oh shit, good. Wait, why didn't you get the chainsaw, Jared? Wait, did you not grab it? Are you that big of a piece of No, fuck you, Ethan. No, don't. That's what I wanted. Sick. No, can you hit me more, please? From where I can't see, please. If you could. Just really anywhere that's outside of my range of view. If you could, please. I would appreciate that. Who even has basement chainsaw fights? Well, you obviously haven't been to Louisiana very often. Mr. Go on Fate Team with the $5. Now I can actually read it. I remember when you heard my voice, everyone in chat was so surprised. I'm country because I don't act like I'm country at all. Great stream, but thank you, man. Yeah, I for some reason, I don't know what voice I assumed in my head for Mr. Go on Fate Team. It just wasn't a southern accent. I don't know why. So I will say I do have chainsaw fights in my basement. It's just not as common as I would like to. It's not his attacks that are BS, it's his movement speed. Do you see how quickly he gets behind me? Like, I honestly think when you're not looking at him, his movement speed fucking triples. The ammo has to enter the gun before you cancel. Oh, interesting. Okay, so there's like some skill involved. All right, this is... I'm glad I'm learning all this shit. This is kind of cool. I actually learned a lot of stuff when I played through RE2 Remake the same way. So now you get the chainsaw. Okay, so that was actually a pretty quick endeavor. Nice, okay. Dude, I think we've nailed it now. You can't fuck with me anymore, idiot. Unless I keep missing you. Is that the ticket, though? Yo, can I... I'm trying to hit you, though. I don't know why that wasn't happening. Okay. I think I would do much better if I didn't have a quick turn button that was mapped to Q on my keyboard. Alright, 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 alright. Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. Yo, guess who can dodge everything you do? I've become too good for this world. I've evolved beyond your simple concept of physics and movement. Yes. That's what your idiot head gets. Fucking just chainsaw the shit out of your cancerous form. Am I? Or are you? Alright, fuck. I thought I had one more hit left in me. Yeah. Yo, I'm fucking you up. I didn't. And then I get hit. Sick, dude. You asshole. Wait, I have a red light. Does that mean I'm out of gas? I think it does. Okay, 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 okay. Shit. I really like this fucking block cancel though, for real. Why'd you get stuck over there? Oh, okay, so you can't. Alright, yeah, that's what you have to do. Fuck me. Yeah, okay, I had that coming. I had that coming. Okay. Okay. We could do this now. This has all been experimenting with the mechanics. And now that we understand the mechanics, this will be the winning fight. Ebby says, how long could you crawl around and meow like a cat before your wife becomes concerned? 6, 7 days, probably. Hardbody says, Avalanche, I'm hitting the sack. Stay cool and that AC, man. No matter what, I'll always enjoy your channel. Ever want to hit me up to chat horror games? I live in the gate. Screenshot01 Twitter. Have a great night. Fuck yeah, man. Hey, if you're still around Hardbody, send me a DM on Twitter. That's fucking insane that somebody lives in my town and actually watches my shit. That's crazy. Yeah, definitely hit me up on Twitter, man, for sure. I may not remember your handle when I get done with this, but if you send me a DM, I promise you I'll get in touch. Three. Okay, the last time, if I remember correctly, that was all it took. But here we are. One shotgun. No, there. Now you go and get your thing. Can I get this as soon as he gets his? Tell me I can. Tell me I can get that, please. I totally can, you fucking idiot. 2. Kick this. Then I hit you. Kick this. Then I hit you. Ah, I was trying to block. I was trying. Fuck. Okay, okay. Okay. Relax, relax. Nailed it. I just tried to reload a chainsaw, by the way. Okay. Oh, alright. I didn't know you could deflect that, but whatever. I guess, you know, whatever works for you. Alright, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Okay. I love that scream. It's so just gutturally, just brutal. Yeah, you look like a fucking idiot now. Oh! Shit. Okay, can we do this? Alright, we can get 2 in. We know we can get 2 in now. Oh, snap. Okay. I probably should have taken advantage of that a little better, but... Shit. Oh, fuck. Nah, fool. I like that there's a little spark when our chainsaws collide. Oh, shit. Yes, 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 yes. Yo, just trap him in between these two bodies and just kick him to death. Oh, please stop saying that's it. Oh, fuck. Okay. Cool. Alright, we got it working. Don't worry. Yeah, you guys fucking thought that I was gonna die, but here we fucking are. Oh shit, I've never... Okay, so that's supposed to be his head and not the weird cancerous mass growing out of him. Shit, that's cool. Stop turning your back towards enemies. You walk the same speed. Okay. There we go. He's dead, Jim. Wait, he's undead, Jim.
Stay dead.
Oh, look at all the gross stuff that comes out of his torso. Okay, so that's... Hold on. Where are we at? Where are we at? Shan Costa, stop turning your back towards enemies. You walk the same speed. Really? I don't... I feel like forward is faster, don't you? You might be right, though. And so far, you've been right about everything else. There's nothing over here, right? No. Cool. I didn't know that was there. Just run around looking for shit. Whose immediate first thought is to use a chainsaw on a fucking bar of steel? There's like something I can do. I didn't do that to you, body. I don't want you to think I was disrespecting you. Oh, okay, so we did. Oh, but I was supposed to get... Oh, I already got it. Okay, cool. Why didn't I go... There's the door I want. Makes me want to drink melted ice cream. Grody. It's a bar of aluminum. Still, that's going to fuck up chainsaw teeth for sure. Plus, aluminum gets hot, so you're going to start fucking melting through your... I mean, it depends on what you have. You have like a diamond tip fucking blade for your chainsaw. Like, hitting metal with it is going to fucking ruin it. You're not going to be able to cut through a lot of steel with it. Yeah. This game's so freaking fun. I love it. I seem to lack the skills to make it as good as you and all these other people seem to make it, but I do still really like this game a lot. I'm glad I'm replaying it again, because I did forget how fun it was. Here we got... I don't think we need much else, do we? 2 healing items. We got... Let's hit Z or X or V. V. I guess you can just click. Alright. Cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and save it, guys. I'm feeling a little bit tired, so I am going to eat some cereal. I'm going to veg out, watch some YouTube, hang out for a little bit, and then go to sleep. Everyone, thanks so fucking much for hanging out with me. It has been an awesome, I guess, return. I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks, and you guys made it fun as fuck. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, and I'll just keep up. Yes, I did save it. So I'll just kind of catch up with everybody who said something in chat, and then we'll get out of here. Boom, bash, bish. Now you guys get to look at my dope-ass wallpaper. Mr. Krillin. Oh, that's... I'm sorry, Mr. Gone 18. I did see you send that. I'm sorry, man. You expected a Krillin voice, right? So, it's not the voice I expected. Like, I didn't expect a Krillin voice, but it's not far from what I expected. You know, Jared, definitely buy the DLC. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it while we're sitting here. Why don't we bring up Steam? And let's look up, just before we go. Let's go to store. What was it? So it's... And then they'll just have the DLC, right? Click on this. Yeah, 1979. That's me. Buy 5-coin set. Madhouse Unlock Bundle. Gold Edition. $8 for the RE... Really? That's not bad. So they have banned footage. There's a season pass. End of Zoe, Not a Hero, which I have. Oh, there's more. Okay, there's more. They don't have the DLC you guys are talking about, though. 21, was it? Yeah, all they have is the End of Zoe one. I mean, I'll buy that. Stick that in the cart, but... Oh shit! I missed the super chat. My bad, man. We have James. Is that Shriver? Hopefully I pronounced that right. With $10. Thanks so much, man. Much appreciated. Good night, dude. Love your retrospectives. Thanks, dude. Come to the console, peasant dark side. I need to. You know, honestly, I think so. I would probably shoot worse on this with this game with a controller, but I think I would control it better as far as movement goes with a controller. I think that's the case at least. But yeah. Don't forget you want Alien. Oh, Alien Isolation. Okay, that's correct. So let's add, because I want to try out End of Zoe anyway. So let's add that to the cart. Add to the cart, and then Alien Isolation. What was that? $10? Alien Isolation, $9.99. Fuck it, man. So everybody who has super chatted so far tonight, congratulations. You have purchased this DLC for me. Thank you. So that way, nobody thinks I'm just pocketing all this money and heading off to my private island in the Caymans. All of the DLC is a part of the banned footage. Oh, really? Interesting. All right, word. Wait, a little voice said, hold on. Not sure if you saw my message about the Day of the Dead reunion. Whoa. But there's one happening in November in Monroeville, PA. You should look into it if you're interested. Oh, fuck yeah, man. The cast from Eternal. Wait, is the punk rock girl that stripped going to be there? Is she still hot? Fingers crossed. Yeah, thanks for telling me that, little boy. It is crazy talking to someone who actually met the cast of Day of the Dead, too, and enjoys old zombie movies. So fucking double cool. Yeah, like I said before, everybody, thanks so fucking much for hanging out. Thank you, everybody who super chatted, who subscribed, who became a member, who just chatted, hung out with me, had anything nice to say at all, advice, whatever. I fucking love you guys. You guys are so goddamn nice to me. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will talk to all of you again later. You know what? If everything goes according to plan, fuck it. Let's stream RE7 again tomorrow, right? We might as well. I'm going to be quarantined if I have this shit. So you know what? Let's do a confirm or unconfirm whether or not me and my wife have corona tomorrow night. How about that, huh? Lena Quigley? Okay. Mr. Juice said that. So here's what we got to do. Wait, Mr. Juice, you look familiar. Are you on my Patreon? I don't know why. You look familiar as hell to me. Let's do this. Let's look her up and see how she looks now since you said that. We got to check. Sorry. I know I keep saying bye to everybody, but we're finding other shit to do. I actually kind of wanted to go on first thing that shows up. Okay, so we want current images, though. Dude, she's still a little fucking cutie patootie. Aw, that's awesome. Oh, shit. I remember this guy. He used to run that show on USA. Damn. Oh, we can't look at this. There's nudity. Fuck. That happened. Hell yeah. So word. All right, fuck yeah. Everybody, I appreciate the hell out of it. I talk to you on Twitter quite often. That's what it is, Mr. Juice. Because I remember the mustache, you look like Salvador Dali with the mustache. That's what gets to me. All right. Don't go getting the Rona, Jared. I'm still waiting on that Trails review. Oh, yeah. Fuck, I forgot I have that on my PS3. Damn it. I have a never-ending list of games I have to play. All right, guys. Well, fuck, I appreciate it. Maybe one day we'll do just a just chatting stream and just fucking hang out for a little bit. All right. Well, everyone, please have an awesome night. Make wise decisions. Please don't drive drunk, and don't get corona.